paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Let's go, it's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going, yeah. We about to put on a show, these haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole, and they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go all out.
The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend, and we know what we represent.
So we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. This is our calling, this is our calling. This is our calling, this is our calling.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties? Has anybody noticed this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
What's up, folks? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Apparently, it's the end of the world today. Just all of a sudden, my phone's freaking screaming at me. It's tornado warning. Yeah. Everybody's texting me like, "You're gonna die." And I'm like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the death. I promise you. But might as well watch it. Might as well follow it while we're doing the show. That'll be fun. So that'll be a good thing to do. And I think it's going to go north of me, so we should be fine. But if not, you can watch live my death. So that's totally fine. That's more entertainment. And I mean, what a way to go, right? So Ryan Hall's currently talking about it. He's watching the stuff. And as you can see right here, yeah, dude, this is where I am right here in this beautiful area. So interesting stuff. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Make sure you like the stream, you bitches. I was on sub Shadowban. Yeah, you Shadowban, son. Well, actually, I'm Shadowban. Dude, I'll tell you what right now, man. I was it's I don't know if I think it's because I changed my my content style to like racing. Dude, I went from like 700 average viewers to 300 on streams overnight. It's like YouTube gets real pissed. They're like a vindictive ex-girlfriend. Like, wait a second, he just changed shit. Now kill him. Kill him right now in front of God and everybody. So yeah, what are you? Are you safe? Well, yeah, I'm in the same room. I'm always look, if shit starts shaking, I'll run. Okay. I'll run down my stairs, and then I'll run down my other stairs, and then my other stairs until I get to the basement. It'll be all good, dude. If not, it's fine. Anyways. So yeah, very interesting show today. Live tornado show. I think I've done this once. This happens kind of often. Thank you, by the way, Billy Hatcher with a pink boy. It's 302nd Naked Snake today. Says mine micro shaft killed Tango Gameworks. You mean with a Hi-Fi Rush was the most successful game they've had last year, and people are shilling for Game Pass even though it hurt them in sales. And did you hear more people are going to Windows 10 and leaving 11? I honestly don't really understand why people would just keep doing another Windows. Shit, I didn't like it when it went from Vista to 7. I didn't like it when it went from 7 to 10. I never did 8. I'm tired of this shit, you know. Anyways, thank you. You didn't think anybody in the South had a basement, water table too high? Yeah, I don't think I'm in that part of the South. Every house in that I've ever seen around here has a basement. I'm on a giant ass hill, and Huntsville is on a giant ass mountain. You have to like go up a big windy mountain for like 20 minutes going into Huntsville. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you, dude. Appreciate you, pink boy. All up in my face. Snafu says, "What? Are you safe?" Yes, dude. I'm good. It's all good, Snafu. It's all good. What's up, Steph? How you doing, baby? So we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today, and then Steph. I just said your name. Some bitch I know / Lauren / Cleft knows. Is that right? Will be joining after she's highly afraid of tornadoes, and I get it, dude. I'm just indifferent. I don't know. I grew up in a trailer park, you know, and there were so many fucking tornadoes coming through my trailer park, and I never died, so I'm just like, fuck it, kind of over it. You know, when my ex-wife left, it kind of made me not care about tornadoes anymore. All right. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about some stuff today. We're gonna talk about copyright strikes. Running rampant. YouTube's copyright system is so broken. It's so ridiculous and so broken, and there's no way to fix it, and there's no way to combat it. There's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can do. So we're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about how some death threats been floating around, and publications and journalists are encouraging people to do this. We're getting into a weird age, a very weird age socially, where attacking your friends and your family and your children, harassing them, trying to go to their schools just because they don't like your politics or your social politics or whatever have you. There's now influential people encouraging that behavior. So you can see there's a very desperate aura around the societal shift. Unfortunately, normies are pushing back now. Look, everybody, me, half the people in my chat, have been talking about this for years. We don't really give a shit about your bullshit. Okay. When people try to compare Mississippi to like the Middle East when it comes to gay rights, oh, shut up. No one cares. You're being dramatic. Probably because you're gay. You're being dramatic. So a lot of normies, it's starting to, social media is more prevalent than ever, and normies are seeing this shit now. Everyday people that just want to be left alone, and they're all pushing back. So there's this huge societal shift. Dude, I had never heard the F slur. Keep in mind, I was born in 1990. I had never heard the F slur used in a derogatory manner, but once when I was 16, somebody's uncle said it, and I was like, oh, you know, that's how this, and I was born in 1990, 89 almost. I see that shit every day in comment sections, people saying it to people's faces because they're over it. You made everything way worse. We went backwards. Why? Is it because we are more hateful than we've ever been? No. It is because people and their narcissism pushed people to the edge, and now people don't give a fuck. You change society across the board to where people don't care anymore. You killed it. It's over. That's why people are saying the F slur openly to people's faces. That's why people are calling trans women men to their faces and in comment sections. 3 years ago, if you went to an Instagram comment section, you would never see anybody doing that. Now, every comment under a trans woman's that you'll always be a man. You're going to always be a man. You'll always be a man. You'll always be a man. You pushed normies too far, and now they don't care. And when they stop caring, your whole movement loses its legs. You done fucked up. Your narcissistic attitude and behavior to demand every single person on earth affirm you when you couldn't even affirm yourself destroyed your movement forever. They did it. Not us. And by us, I mean normies. I'm a normie, by the way. Welcome to the Normie Podcast. Anyways, sorry. Lauren will be here in a little bit after the Nader spares her life. So when they went after kids, yeah, that was probably not a good idea. Embalmed. When you're marching like an LGBTQ protest and you're marching, probably don't tell people they're coming after your children. That's probably going to delegitimize your movement in 2 seconds. You know, I don't even care what your movement is. It doesn't even have to be LGBT. It can be anything. You say you're coming after children, you fucked. You done goofed. Because that's going to be the one line that people draw in the sand. Unless they're wanting your kid to be a Hollywood actor. Then they'll let the kid get destroyed. You know, that's why all the quiet on the set, like parents never told anybody until later, because they wanted to be involved with Hollywood. Even if it was their children getting raped, they didn't care. They just wanted to be involved. They would sacrifice their children for a drop of fame. A drop. Right? The thunder is spooky. Anyways, welcome to the show. Make sure you guys like it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you and I appreciate you. We're up against the 302nd Naked Snake in a row, boys. And we're already a 10th of the way there with Billy Hatcher's Pink Boy. By the way, Saturday, I will be racing in Nashville, Tennessee at the Nashville Fairgrounds in the ARC Series. Don't miss it. It'll be on Flow Racing, I think. I think they moved it to Flow Racing. There's like 2 races they moved to Flow Racing. And I think that one and the next one is. And then Charlotte's obviously FS1. So don't miss it. Nashville, Tennessee, Nashville Fairgrounds. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. We're not in the big engine car, but I think we can do good. It's a short track, and short tracks, I'm pretty good at running short tracks. So are the sirens going off in your area, Ryan? Yes. So this may be my last stream. Texas Mofo, how you doing, baby? So it's all good. I don't know how long it will be, but I'm sure I don't know where Lauren lives, but if she lives to the west of me, she'll get it first. So she'll let me know if she dies. Mario Trujillo says, I hate all updates. Micro shaft forces on you. Even when you completely disable them, they ask, are you sure? I hate it so much. Yeah. Dude, that's just them trying to get some more money at you. Old Gray Gonzo. What's up, my friend? How you doing? How you doing, Last Blow? How you doing, my friend? It's been a while, my friend. So as you can see here, I'm right under Ryan Hall's face. The Naders are all around me. They're to my west, my north, my east. They're all up on my ass. Can I dodge them? It's all up to you guys. If I start saying, oh my God, and then my stream just cuts off, you know what happened. Or if my power cuts off, I guess we'll be done too. The stream won't end though, because StreamYard's up. So you guys can just, maybe I'll be able to reconnect my phone and be screaming from the basement. So it's gonna be interesting. I don't really know where I am in this area. I can't really. It says Hammondville, Lafayette. Oh, he's zooming in too much. Stop zooming in, Ryan. Damn you. I don't know what's happening. Jordan, don't spend it all in one place. Oh, dude, you're so good to me. Jordan, look at this guy. Don't spend it all in one place. Wow. $2 whole. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. We could all be blown sky high before the morning, freaking out ourselves over nothing. I agree with you, baby. Fuck it. Let's all die together. Put a helmet on? No. Cody gonna wake up in Oz. Oh, docs. Yeah. No, dude. I have a Wikipedia, man. There is no point in like the doxing thing anymore. When I started racing in NASCAR, that was it. That's all she wrote. Wikipedia is like, here's Cody. Here's where he lives. You can't avoid that shit. If you decide to go into like a profession like that, yeah, they know where you live. If you look on like any of the NASCAR stats, the ARCA stats, it says where I live. It's like hometown, Hokes Bluff, Alabama, Cody. You can't avoid it. You can't lie on that shit. You know, NASCAR's like, where's your hometown? And you're like, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Uganda. They're like, what? Cody is an African name. I didn't know if you realized that. Yeah, but it's all good. But yeah, Naders are here. Henniger, I know where that is. Pisgah. God, what is Alabama up in the names, man? Pisgah? Jesus. Oh, Pisgah. Doxing him means nothing. Nah, bro, it's over. Well, now, to be fair, I've told everybody I've been from Huntsville for years. So this is probably pretty weird looking considering I'm right under Ryan Hall's face. It looks like we're together as one. But it's all good. Easy to find with an LLC. Yep, dude. Pisgah balls. You can't pull a Steg or Racer X. No, hell no. That wasn't a professional. That was a TV show. And the Stig did come out right after the show, and now everybody knows who he is. And he is a professional racer. Nader's safer than joggers. But that was the whole joke was, yeah, you know. Well, I doubt it. I doubt it, y'all. Howdy, neighbor. Hey, Disintegrator. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Disintegrator also lives pretty close to me, I think. As long as you're not dead, I'm not dead. We're all not dead together. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really, really good time. Oh, he zoomed out finally. Hold on. Let's check this out. So it says right here, there's nothing happening. Hold on. All right, there you go. So here's where I am. I'm in Huntsville right here. Now he's going back to Scottsboro. So he's east. And if this storm is moving east, we should be good. I'm right here. Owens Crossroads. Yeah, so I'm like over here. Pisgah. There I am. So this is where I am right here. Somewhere in this general area. They're real worried about Henniger, though. And Head River. Head River. What's up, Madison? How you doing, baby? He's not worried about you then. He doesn't care about me, Rob. What if I die? What's up, Art? How you doing, dude? What if I'm the one that dies? How far are you from Talladega County? 2 hours. Yeah, we're fine, bro. We're all good. No deaths. No deaths. All lives. See what we did? Success. We'll keep that on the side here. But yeah, there's a societal shift right now. And this societal shift is demanding, and look, it's a last gasp at control, right? People had maximum control in 2020, right? Like, and they were doing it out of moral, like a moral justification. Well, I don't want you to kill people. Therefore, you need to do all these things I say and be arrested. There was maximum power gain, and people tried to hold on to it. That shit's going, and there's a last gasp, like death rattle effort to keep that going. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So recently, Old Grums was involved in some real weird shit. And what happened with Old Grums is there were people putting hits out on him. 10 grand to kill him, right? On Twitter. A girl on Twitch got banned for upping the amount to 20 grand. They were openly putting hits on Grums. Now, granted, they all claimed they were joking, but I would probably not joke about death threats. And I mean direct death threats. Direct death threats, probably not the way you should go. I'm going to be completely honest about that. Nah, probably not what I'd do. Let's be honest. So this started with this right here. And I'm going to pull this up so you can see it. So we're going to take the tornado off. Oh, actually, he's looking at stuff. What is he looking at? This is Madison County. Hold on. Let me zoom in real quick. So we got Madison County here. Sebastian AR. What is that? Arizona? That's not right. What? Oh, sorry, Arkansas. Robinson, Tennessee, Christian County, Kentucky, Madison County. It's Madison County, Alabama. It's just raining. It looks like. If you see his car fly off the road, you know, oh shit, boys. Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna. I'll pull that back up here in 2 seconds, but I want to share this real quick. So Grums was dealing with this shit, and Smash JT is dealing with somebody named Alyssa Mercanti directly contacting this dude's wife and family members. This person, by the way, is a writer for Kotaku magazine. A writer for Kotaku magazine that is still employed by Kotaku magazine, claiming, I found your wife's Facebook and asked what she thinks about her husband of her children harassing women online and laughing when they share that someone they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. Threatening to kill them. Keep in mind, they consider a threat of death, that what they consider a threat of death is literally disagreeing with them, right? There's a reason why we should not have hate speech laws, for example. And this is kind of like a almost unrelated, but think about it for a moment. Hate speech laws have to define speech. Therefore, anybody in power at any point could define what hate speech is. So what if the new person, right? What if a new cabinet, a new president, a new person in Congress comes in and claims that calling people fat is now hate speech, or disagreeing with movements that are based in human rights? That is also punishable by prison now. When you open the door for one opportunity, which they've done recently, by the way, one opportunity to define hate, it opens the door forever to define it for whoever's in charge at the time. Therefore, gun laws are the same way. Need to avoid it, because who decides who gets a gun now? When you do a background check, oh wow, this guy suddenly, he voted for Trump in 2024. So he no longer can be a gun because he's technically that's a terrorist organization. We consider that terroristic behavior. And then 8 years down the road, now we have a conservative in power. Oh, suddenly, if you protested in support of LGBTQ rights, suddenly you can't buy a gun now. Everything could happen. Open the door for any situation. And that's why you see things like this that are happening right now. Okay. She's considering these death threats for this guy playing a VR game and laughing because he's like killing this chick in VR. It's like a mod for a game or a game. And she's like, oh, death threats, because that's what that is. Me getting a hatchet on Grand Theft Auto 5 in first person mode and just freaking hatching chicks up, which is the best part of that freaking game. That is not a death threat to anyone. That's an active thing you can do in the game because the hatchets exist, women exist. Therefore, you hatchet the women. It's fun for some reason. It's a really big stress reliever for me. I don't really know why. Especially when they're like walking with the swagger. Yeah, you getting it, baby. So, this person is encouraging to go find people's family members of people that you don't like or you disagree with. And what does that turn into? It turns into this. So, this guy says right here, Paul Scott Canavan, what the hell, says, this is absolutely the play. I'm going to read it how he would read it in real life. This is absolutely the play. We should be doing this with all these weird creeps. Track down their significant others and mothers and string them up. String them up. You disagree with me politically? Well, I get to legally string up your children and your significant others. Stringing them up, which is akin to lynching somebody, killing people. Your family, not you, not the person they don't like, your family. They want to kill your whole family. These people hate you. They want you dead, and you don't hate them as much as you should. 100%. 100%. Johan Noxo says, tornado on the ground. Cody, north side of Huntsville. Let's go. Woo! Wait, where's it heading? Is it going east or north? Because I'm like in the southwest, kind of. I'm not on the west. Hey, man, bring it on, tornado. There's a tornado coming. Let's go. I'll fist fight that motherfucker. I don't care. Okay. Oh, it's heading east. Fuck him. Fuck him. Thank you so much, Johan, for the first orange boy. Thank you. It may be my last orange boy. Someone do something. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate you. We're watching the last moments of Cody's life, but it's worth it. Grip the hell out of it. Man, I ain't got nothing else. I was telling Lauren, she's like, we should wait to do this show until after. And I'm like, bruh, my mortgage doesn't stop for no tornado, so I can't. You don't understand. You don't understand. Michael and I are take y'all to the basement. Nah, man, it's all good. It'll be all good. Anyways, okay, so this guy says, in layman's terms, says we should track down your significant others and mothers and kill them. That's what he's saying. Now, in response to this person's tweet, this person completely like nuked their entire Twitter account. Why did they nuke their entire Twitter account? Paul Scott Canavan. Why did Paul Scott Canavan nuke his entire Twitter account? Why? Because he just said we should kill everyone's family and children of people we disagree with. And I'm so shocked that they are surprised that that was a bad take. Oops. Wow. Wait, what do you mean? Killing the children and the mothers and wives of people I disagree with is a bad thing? Oh, shit. I never knew. Never thought, the thought never crossed my dumbass mind. Interesting. Very, very surprising. But these people are all agreeing with it. And by the way, there was thousands of people agreeing with this. Thousands. And not specifically Paul's comment, but the previous comment from Alyssa Mercante. Okay? That's the whole point. People agree with this because it's the last dying gasp of having total control socially. Look, I don't know if you've been paying attention, and I don't really care. Left, right, middle. I don't really care. As long as you don't like fuck with me. I'm pretty cool, right? Now, remember this. Societally, especially in corporate companies and whatnot, the left socially has had complete and utter death grip on all entertainment, Hollywood, corporations, doesn't fucking matter. Sports that are based in like the South even had to kneel. They had to get on their knees and they had to even play with the balls as they sucked off everything possible left. And it doesn't matter what it was. If it aligned somewhere in that fucking spectrum, they were like, because they didn't want to get canceled. They didn't want to lose sponsors. What happens if you say the wrong thing? Remember when Tim Allen said he was a conservative on a late night talk show and got fired from all of his fucking acting gigs for like 3 years? And he didn't even say he disagrees or hates these people or what. All he said was he was a conservative. And he laughed. He's, oh, okay, I'm one of the only conservatives in Hollywood. Fired. The left spectrum has had complete and total death grip on everything the last couple of years. And that shit got old. And it got so old that you're seeing the pendulum swing. And it's swinging hard. So much so that the last ditch effort is for people on Twitter calling for people you disagree with to find your families and kill them. That's what they're doing right. That's it. We are at the very end of it. We're finally at the end. It's like, well, if you disagree, kill their families. And they're openly saying it. Openly. Right in front of you. They don't give a damn. Kill them. Kill them immediately. It is only the left doing this. Which is why, like, there's a few kind of like liberal ideas that I like when it comes to like workers' rights and shit. And there's a few more little spruced in there. I could never be a leftist because I am not passionate enough to want people to die over it. That's wild to me. That's crazy. I am not, and I'm not saying I like or dislike a person, but I just don't have enough energy to want you dead or to kill you myself over an opinion. That is psycho to me. That is wild. Dude, how do you care enough? I don't even care enough to get angry about a movie I don't like. I just don't watch the bitch. You know how a lot of like trolls and haters will watch every single stream of a creator they hate every single second, every watch hour possible just because they hate these people? I could never do that. I got way too much shit going on. I could never watch a stream and get angry at somebody. Fuck that. That's lame. I'm way too tired for that shit. So if that makes you, I mean, it's a left thing. You know, conservatives have their own shit they do all the time. Centrists have all their shit they do all the time. Leftists are the only ones that fucking find out where you live and try to kill your ass. Every time I've been swatted, do you ever see liberals getting swatted on YouTube live? No, not at all. No, you only see conservatives or people that people think are conservatives, like me. People just assume I'm conservative because I have like muscles and shit. I don't know. I race NASCAR shit. I don't know. They're like, what's your opinion on hormones for children? And I'm like, no, let's just not include children in all this. And they're like, oh man, you're conservative. What? Matthew Hammond says, when can we expect to see the Timcast car next? Looks great. In 3 days at Nashville. The Timcast car will be the rest of the year. Every single race. Timcast car. It's going to be like 6 different cars. A lot of people have the misconception that it's the same car. No, it's like 6 different cars. Just with the same wrap. Completely different cars. Toyota. There's going to be a Chevy. And the next one's a Toyota. And then we've been running a Ford as well. Thank you, Matthew Hammond. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. And we're almost a fifth of the way to Naked Snake already. We've avoided tornadoes thus far. Let's take a look at the tornadoes and see if they're still trying to eat my ass. It doesn't really look like it. It looks pretty clear right here. It looks pretty clear. No more Cyberfrog car. The Cyberfrog car was only for 2 races. That's how much funding we got. There may be something in the future. I will probably know in like 2 days. We're trying to do some stuff. So we'll see. C2 Gaming says, poor Tim, I'm here because he closed down the show tonight. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you chose my dumb ass because I need it. When I turned my content over to racing, YouTube noticed and they did not like it. They turned off all my notifications and everything. They're like, well, his channel's dead. Douglas Dauntless said, Salamander would come. Ooh, how do you know? It's like you're a psychic. It's weird. Patrick says, damn, Cody Spicy. I love to see it. Thank you, my friend. I love you, Patrick. Thank you. If only everyone super chatted every time they thought I was sexy, I'd be a millionaire right now. I've gained 20 pounds, actually. Now, I did go on like a 4-mile hike today, and I worked out for 2 hours. Okay. I'm trying to get into shape. Okay. Thank you, Patrick Todd. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. We're officially a fifth of the way to Naked Snake. Ethan wants a Salamander car. Well, we might just have that, baby. New warning issued for Huntsville Metro, everybody. Alert, alert. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop. Huntsville Metro is now tornadoed. But where is that? Because I don't even know where Huntsville Metro, and it's going east, right? I don't know where that is, actually. I'm west of downtown Huntsville. You know? West of downtown Huntsville. Round is a shape. Wow, Sonia. Wow. How could you? How could you? Everybody's fucking texting me about tornadoes. All right. Sorry, guys. Everybody's texting me. My dad's texting me. Everybody bro, you're gonna die. I'm like, dude, no. If I do, then I lived a good life. All right. I lived a good life, everybody. It's all good. Jesus. Anyways, thank you guys for all the subscribes. I see that. And also like the show. Very important. The more likes you get, the more it gets recommended to people. And the more I can maybe pay my mortgage because that shit's getting rough right now. Racing is hard. Not only is the circles thing pretty hard, especially when you're in slower equipment, also paying your bills when you're also racing. That shit's hard. Thank God to Tim Pool, Ethan Man Skyver, and everybody that's supported me. Public Square. Thanks to everybody at Public Square. Haven't announced it yet, but I will Saturday officially. Use read, not Ryan. Ryan strikes. What? This motherfucker strikes people. For transformative content, there's no way, right? No one would do that has this many subs. I don't believe you. That'd be way. When you look at a race car, the branding should jump off the body work. Sorry, tempo, not what are you comparing this to? When's the last time you watched a race? Has it been in the last like 25 years? There ain't no cool looking cars in racing. Jeff Gordon's flame car was the last one, and that was like the last time they ran the legitimate scheme was like 2011 or 2010. The hell you talking about? Jumps off the. There's no car that looks cool anymore. There was people that have been in racing for years that said the frog car was the coolest car they've ever seen. Right? Were you around the F&T guy last year, Ricada? Something in that sphere? Ricada? Were you around the F&T guy last year or so? Ricada? Are you asking if I know Nick Ricada? Yeah. Yeah, of course. You have a tornado warning, Ben Ryder? We sure do. We're under a tornado warning right now. Hey, Amelia. How you doing? But yeah, no, did you see the Timcast car in person? That shit looked wait, you probably didn't see it in person. I mean, on the official like pictures of it at Kansas, that shit looked slick as hell. It just wasn't wild, you know. It looked real slick, sharp. I liked it. And we may be changing it up here in a few races, maybe 5 or 6 races, just to keep it fresh. So a lot of stuff we can do with it. So let me swig. I ranted for like 20 minutes about fucking spicy shit. Let's drink a little, and then we're gonna talk about copyright strikes. Apparently, somebody said this guy copyright strike. I don't think he would. I've watched his stream 100 times. But if he does, fuck it. I guess he strikes me. Whatever. That'd be weird. Sifu Gaming. I've been on F&T before. They're great dudes. Gary, Ryan, Kennel, Jeremy. I love those motherfuckers. Jay, Drunk 3PO. I mean, he's not really. I don't think he's an F&T like official, but he's kind of gay though. I like him. Oh man. So, anyways, I doubt he seems like. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the same thing, dude. I'm thinking the same thing. Anyways, Lauren said she's gonna be here in 5 minutes. So that's good. So that'd be fun. And then we're gonna talk about some bullshit. We're gonna have a really good night. We're gonna talk to Lauren, get her story. And the copyright strike thing is coming all of your face. By the way, Saturday, do not miss it. I will be live Saturday afternoonish, noon, at the racetrack, Nashville Fairgrounds in Nashville for the ARCA Menard Series race there. I'll be there. I'll show you the Timcast car. I'll be right beside it. I'll get inside of it with you so you can see it. It's a really pretty car. Show you the engine. There's a Menards SB2 in it. Looks beautiful. Don't forget Critical Drinker. I love that motherfucker. And I'll be live for a couple hours that day. And then you can watch the actual broadcast on Flow Racing. And then I'll be in Michigan next week. I'm flying to Michigan Thursday, I think. So if you're in Michigan, let me know. Okay. And then the next week we'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, and some really cool people are going to be there. So let me know. Gonna be cool. Meow raw growl. What the fuck? I would gladly play more campaigns. Well, it's unofficial, but we'll have another campaign dropping here shortly. We just got to get all of our ducks in a row. So we'll probably have a Camelot. What is the best 0-turn lawnmower to buy? Well, is Briggs and Stratton a brand? Bro, I don't mow my lawn. Okay, I don't mow my lawn. I pay a guy. I don't do that shit. I am over that. I got far too many things. I'm never home. I'm on a plane every other day. Ain't no way to know. A PDS Tornado East Huntsville. Bro, I'm safe. I'm West Huntsville. Yeah, I'm West Huntsville. I'm good. I ain't dead. By the way, Richard Tate. Blurp. Love you. Mean it. Thank you, Richard Tate, for your orange boy. We're one red boy from a rainbow night. And oh, by the way, I totally forgot to mention this. I usually totally do it. By the way, Martin JK on Rumble, I do have you on here. I don't know if you're watching. Every $100 super chat or more will be on my car starting at Michigan. I already have the Nashville ones. I have those, but I can't add any more. Maybe until Michigan. It might be Charlotte when I add them. I'm on a plane every 4 days to the next race. So thank you, Richard Tate. I appreciate you. Right now, we got a bunch of people. We got 9 people on the car for Charlotte. I'm going to say Charlotte just in case I don't get it to Michigan in time. So, because I got to fly out there early because it's freaking far. Anyways, thank you guys. I pay local kids. Oh, shit. I live in Meow Raw Girl. I live in an area like a gated in community, and every single person that lives in my community is like 90 years old or like 75. Every one of them. And I'm the youngest person that lives in this area. So I can't pay a local kid. It's not a thing, unfortunately. That'd be great. So, but I can't. They're all grandpas around me. I ain't gonna be able to pay no local grandpa. If you even talk to the grandpas around here, they'll freaking call the county on you. And I don't even live in an HOA, and they will call the county on your ass. They are crazy. Old people are wild. They have nothing going on in their life, and they got to come after your ass. Why? No idea. Park your trailer on the road. Fucking, you done. You are. They gonna get your ass. They gonna get your ass. Speaking of getting your ass, I drink. Therefore, I am.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Oh my God! Put me on the car, fire up the rainbow, enjoy the next race. I drink, therefore I am. My boy making it to a rainbow night, officially crossing the halfway mark to Naked Snake for the 302nd stream in a row. Thank you so much. I drink, therefore I am. You are on the car. I got you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you look at this right here, it looks like the tornadoes are now east of Huntsville, meaning I don't have to worry about imminent death. Cheers. It's all good, baby. Well, I don't know. There's a little something over there. There's a little something over there on the west side. Thank you. I drink, therefore I am. I really appreciate that drop. It's a huge drop, and I got to be transparent. When I started doing the racing content, YouTube they nuked my channel. Now I'm gonna ride through it, and the algorithm will eventually understand what I'm doing, and they'll start recommending me again. But as of right now, it's in the shitter, and probably for 4 to 5 months until the algorithm resets on my channel. So that being said, every drop like this is literally saving me. So I really appreciate that. I love you. Because 90% of the people that usually watch me they don't even know I'm live right now. Right. So thank you. I appreciate that, dude. I love you. Somebody said answer Sonia's question. What was her question? Where in Michigan? Berlin. All right. Anyways. Ryan Hall, y'all. Looking like we're safe now. I think we're safe. It's all good. Okay. It's all good. Yeah. I don't know why anybody ever again would ever watch normal weather channels. Like, this dude's goated. All these people that do this are goated, and they have better personalities, better coverage, and they're not talking heads. Dude, I am over it. I am over talking heads, and so are you. Why is the ratings for every single cable news like program dropping like a rock? Because I'm tired of looking at a pretentious asshole with makeup on and fucking a suit and a tie talking about how everybody has irreprehensible behavior for saying the F slur. I don't care. I don't care, and no one else does. We don't care anymore. I don't care. I'd rather watch a dude with a 5 o'clock shadow and a shirt with some spaghetti sauce on it telling me the truth. Telling me the truth. Not whatever donor to whatever political party decided to give money to whoever. Fuck that. No. God, I hate it. I hate them sons of bitches. You know who I'm talking about, too. I'm talking about freaking Anderson Cooper. I'm just irreprehensible behavior about her. How could you say, oh, gun control? Dude, no, you don't care. Stop acting so outraged. They're all so outraged. How could you? How could you? Don Lemon was real good at that bullshit too, wasn't he? I'm just outraged. He was so outraged that he got fired. Because he got all in Vivek Ramsey's face, an Indian's face. Talking about racism and how he's black and he could never understand, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you done goofed. Like, I don't know about y'all, But if a black dude's gonna come up to me and talk about how bad of a situation he's in, he better have some Jordans on that are his toes are hanging out of, no car or a Honda beater, and been through the gutter. It better not be a multi-millionaire commentator on the air. No way in hell. If you are a multi-millionaire, I don't care what color you are in this country, if you are worth millions and millions of dollars, you best get off your high horse and stop talking down to people. Because you ain't that guy. You ain't that guy. Stop. Speaking of ain't being that guy, Dryla! See what I said a minute ago? Dryla says, I didn't even know you were alive. See? I'm telling you, man. Thank you. Says Weather Channel, music, high, low, music goes hard. Thank you so much. Speaking of going hard, what the hell? Why are you so little? There we go.
My little box. What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Sorry. So the tornado that went over my house is now officially a tornado on the ground. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah. Everybody in chat's giving me updates.
Oh yeah, no, it's on the ground. It's big time. So, anyways, sorry for being late, but that was going on. So, and I don't have a basement. I do have here, I'm popping out the chat so I can see. Hi everyone.
I just fist fight. I'll fist fight a tornado, man.
Fist fight a tornado? I'll get my gun out there and I'll shoot it.
Yeah, I got a 12 gauge. I got a 12 gauge under my bed. I got an AR. I got 2 ARs. I got 3 fucking pistols. I got a revolver. I'll fucking shoot everything at that motherfucker.
It's nobody's business what guns I have. Government, get out of here.
I also have a German Shepherd. I'll throw that some bitch in there. He'll bite it.
I got a cat. She'll probably bite him. So.
I got two fat ass cats, and they're okay. Look, I got a backyard. I live. You'll eventually see it when we'll do an in studio thing. But
supercells have begun to develop in the area. What the fuck?
What's a supercell? Like a phone?
Ain't good.
Is that like a new Samsung?
Huh?
Is that
sorry? No, no.
Supercell, the new Samsung.
Sorry. I was raised by James Spann. As I assume you were too. He taught us to respect the polygon. So
he was bald. I remember meeting him in person one time, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's James Spann!" And he smiled.
Holy shit! I'm sorry. Look at the hook on this thing is huge.
That seems racist to say. What are you talking about, actually?
A tornado?
Oh,
the signature of the. What did you think I was talking?
I don't know. I just
No, the tornado of this, or the hook on this tornado is fucking huge. Oh my god. And it went over the mountain, which is crazy. The amount of
it's got to be a thick tornado to go over a mountain.
To go over Montesano, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's where I just was. Me and my dogs. I went up all the way up Montesano, and it says Montesano State Park, and I'm up there with my doggies.
Yeah, I know. It went over Montesano, and it's over Doug Hill right now. That's a crazy trajectory for a tornado. I'm sorry. That's on my mind right now. All right, what are we talking about?
He's fist fighting. I don't remember. I was talking about something. What was I talking about? I was talking about something about gays. No, it wasn't about gays. What was it talking about? Oh, those blacks. That was what I was talking about. No, it wasn't negative. It was positive.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, I was talking about Don Lemon and how he's rich, and I'm like,
how was that positive?
No, I'm just saying, if you're a multi-millionaire, I'm saying that if a black dude walked up to me and he was like, man, I got it real bad, and it's because society sucks, he better look the part. He better no job and have a shitty Honda. That's all I'm saying. He better not be in a business suit and be like, oh yes, my net worth is 28.7 million, and that's just in investments, and also society is against me. I'm like, society, shut up. It's not against you. Damn you!
Yeah.
You have a pedicure.
Yeah, if you go get pedicures, you can shut the fuck up.
Yeah, who does that? Gross.
I mean,
thank you, Draws. Well, welcome to the show, bro.
Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to. It's kind of funny, not to dox either one of us, but it's funny that we live in the same area. So what's up, hometown heroes? Let's go.
You messaged me or I messaged you. I don't remember. If I was drunk, I messaged you. What I do. I don't know what it is.
Just become very friendly.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I'll do that all the time. Who is it? I messaged one of my old co-hosts. I race Saturdays, so I can't do my show with my co-host anymore. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, I get drunk, and she'd just be streaming on a Tuesday, and I'm drunk, and I just text her, and I'm like, oh my god, because she streams in a bikini. I'm like, oh my god, bro, I will clear a place on my fucking face if you need to sit down.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, Richard says, "What's the money goal to make the tornado turn around and wreck your house?"
Content is content. That's true.
Yeah, let's go,
Content's
bro.
king.
Come on, we'll
Oh
pay him off.
boy. They'd have to go back over the mountain. That'd be pretty impressive.
Yeah, tornadoes don't like to climb stairs. They're like fat. They're
Yeah.
not about that life.
Same. Do you see that girl earlier on Twitter? She's like, posting before and after photos is fat phobic.
God, I hate fat people. Fuck them. Dude, there's nothing I hate more. Look, I don't hate a lot of people, Lauren. Like I don't.
Oh, I do. I'm such a born hater. I'm so good at hating. It's
yeah,
my favorite thing.
No, I'm just saying. Like I was just talking 2 seconds. I was talking
hate.
2 seconds ago about how I'm not passionate enough to like hate anybody to like.
Oh, I got enough for both of us. Don't worry about it.
Fat people, dude, I hate them. And not like I don't like hate them. I don't hate you because you're fat. Like, okay, for example, Jenna.
You're fat because I hate you.
Jenna in my chat has her her hips are kind of like thick, so I don't hate her because of it. I'm just saying that like if Jenna came up to me and she's like, you don't know what it's like to be fat, and also I can't lose weight because it's impossible because of genetics, and also they should make fat slurs like dump truck hate speech. Then I hate you.
Yeah. So I used to be like morbidly obese actually.
Same.
And I put in the work, which was mostly just kind of taking on my own worst enemy, aka myself, over it. And I used to make all those kind of excuses too. And I feel very badly for people who are still kind of in that mindset, because I know how it feels, and I know how everything feels impossible to you. But realistically, one of the things that was a motivator for me, and I rest in peace to this subreddit, but there used to be a subreddit called Fat People Hate. Yeah. And I would read it. I used to read it when I was fat, and like people in there were like basically saying what you said. They're like, I don't hate you because you're fat, but like I hate like everything it stands for, like overconsumption and like not having any self-discipline and XYZ.
Dude.
And like there'd be like people who are like really, really, really like morbidly obese, and they're like posting like their progress photos, and they'd be like hyping them up, and I love that shit. I thought it was great.
Bro.
And so I would go in there and then read that, and it motivated me to stop, to get my shit together. So I did.
Bro. So
I don't know if that's like some sort of I don't know if that's a good thing, but it worked, damn it. So
I would never. Okay, so I was in a management position. I was a store manager at GameStop for 11 years, and I was a district manager at Walmart for almost 2. I would absolutely not be in favor unless it was like above my pay grade. Some people would just fucking like hire this guy, like I know him. I would not hire a person that was obese, because their work ethic will be shit. You cannot tell me any different. I look when I say obese, I mean obese. I don't mean like a guy that got a belly on him. Okay, I mean like a person that's 500 pounds. That motherfucker will not be working. They'll be sitting on a box and doing not shit. Because I've known 2 guys in the work field that were 500 pounds, and they were notorious for fucking hiding somewhere and doing absolutely nothing and making
jack all. Yeah.
That's how they got that big, because they're worthless. They're worthless, and they smell like freaking old fruit. Fuck them. No, I was fat, Lauren. I was fat as fuck. I was like,
no, I'm sorry. Old fruit is funny.
It's accurate. It's like this weird rot.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Fuck 'em.
I don't know. And I think I know people mean well when they say this, but like I'll post like before and after photos or whatever, and people will be like, well, you were cute before. And I'm like, yeah, but I was fucking miserable and I was gonna die. So don't say that shit.
Dude, no, fuck them. I hate that shit. Do not
like
it's fine not before. No, bitch. No.
No, I wasn't. I was actively like shooting myself in the foot every day. Thank you.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with encouraging fucking people that are losing weight to fucking lose weight. Johan says, I have a Respect the Polygon shirt. I probably proudly. Thank you, Johan. I love you, bitch. Richard Tate became a royalty member. My boy, I appreciate that so much. Here, I'm gonna pull up a picture. I wanted you to see the picture of my
royalty member. Sorry, that was my attempt at that. It's not very good.
Attempt at what?
Oh, you're deep royalty member. Oh, never mind. I can't do that.
God. All right, here we go. Let me find my fat ass. So I'm fat as hell. Or I was fat as living hell back in the day.
What was your like top score?
I was I almost got to 300, but I was like 5'5", 5'6" when I was a teenager, and then I finally I got up to like 5'11", and then it cut off growth forever.
Happens.
All right,
A lot.
Look how cool I was as Lady Dimitrescu. All right.
All right. Any transitioning?
No. I thought I heard something. Thought I heard something spooky downstairs. Where is my fat ass at?
I don't know.
Where am I? Come on. I guess I don't share it much, but I was fat. Where is my fatness? Where are we? Come on. I know it's here somewhere.
Rolling.
Just look for a fat picture of me and you'll be right.
I'm
fat.
Damn.
Okay, hold on. I must have passed this.
You got this. You got
There's
kitty.
me. There's me and Joe Rogan. All right, here we go.
Sorry, I just saw a cat. I got excited.
Yeah, I probably still have him. There's Cheekies, his butt cheeks. All right.
We need the thickums.
Her name is Miss Butt Cheeks.
Oh.
It has to be here somewhere. There's no way in hell I haven't posted this recently. Come on.
Well, I believe you.
I'm pissed off.
Maybe.
No, you posted yours. I want you to see mine. It's not fair.
Oh,
you posted your fucking basketball.
I was just trying to. Yeah, but I thought that was kind of a silly take. It's fat phobic. Bitch, no, just that it's fat phobic.
Oh my god!
I thought. Is that you?
Look at me. What do you mean? Is that me? Yes. That's beach ball, Cody.
Well,
I look like Shrek.
Get out of my swamp.
What ye doing in me swamp? Oh, look how cute I was when I was 26. Jesus Christ, what happened?
Baby face.
Fucking now I'm old.
Yeah, well.
Look how old I am. Where am I? Look at this. What happened? God, Jesus.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right.
Beats the alternative.
So yeah, I was fat. So I understand the fat life. I understand the fat life, everybody. Like, and I was that guy. I was the same way. I was like, my mom's round. My dad's got a belly. You know, all people in my family are obese.
We're from Alabama, man. Like, I swear they put like Crisco in the water. I swear to God.
I thought this was it. And one day I went to the gym. I was 24 years old and I was like 220 pounds, 230. I had zero muscle. And I was like, man, I really want to go to the gym. My friend Colt moved in, not moved in with me, but he moved to where I lived and he started going to the gym. So we went to the gym together. He taught me some shit. And I was like, man, this is hard. I'm going to start eating right because I don't want to waste this. And I somehow developed the habit and I didn't have a cheat meal for 8 months. I went from 220 to 147 pounds and had an 8-pack. It's fucking crazy. It's awesome.
I know I can't say it, but I started like doing like muscles. I'm very weak though. So I don't know why I did that.
Oh yeah, you should probably go to the gym, bro.
I do light cardio twice a week. Okay.
What? How are you not fat again?
Because I don't overeat.
You're my age, which is it's like 60 in women years too.
Yeah, in later years, I'm the wall hit it. Hit it hard.
I went through it face first, if you can tell.
No, but no, I mean, hell, I've never been happier at 34 than I ever was in my 20s. I was a fucking miserable wreck. So
Same.
Whatever.
Well, I was pretty happy. I was naive in my
okay, true. Okay, I was happy, but I was stupid and I was very drunk all the time. So
I didn't start drinking until I was 27.
No. Well.
When my wife left. So like
shit.
Yeah. What?
Gotta go.
Why? What happened now?
It's a fucking tornado, dude.
Another one?
You not hear my fucking alarm going off? I'll be back.
Okay. Well, I'll just be here. I'll be here with the tornado. I will invite the tornado onto the stream and get their take on fat people. It says take shelter now in a basement. I will be all right. Hold on. Let me. Somebody said skinny Lauren can get it. Hold on. Let me look. There was a picture of Lauren that she posted today, and she looks pretty little. And I'm like, yeah, she can get it for sure. But no, now I got to be completely transparent with you. My standards are fucking low, and I'm not saying anything out of pocket. I'm saying almost anybody can get it. That's what I'm saying. Carrie could get it, and she fucking look. God, have you ever seen that? Jesus. Her profile picture is not like the real picture. That's the reason why everybody that matches with Carrie on Tinder is like, nope, when they meet her. And she could still get it. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. All right. You know, Dryless says, I'm 5'9", 150. You're lying, you chunky monkey. What are you talking about? Am I lying? That I'm for 147, right? No, I'm not 147 now. I was when I was 24. I'm 194 right now. That tornado siren's loud as hell. Carrie's hot as hell. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me, Amelia? Are you kidding me? We talking about the same Carrie? I'm joking. Jesus. Love you, Dryless. Thank you, baby. I love you, Dryless. Thank you, Richard Tate. All you, drink therefore I am. Appreciate you. Can we get to Naked Snake before the tornado kills? Wait, she's back already.
All right. Okay. Well, it looks like it's going north of, but I'm keeping one earphone off. And I mean, you can see the lightning going off behind me. I'm keeping one earphone off so I can listen. But I think it should be all right.
Okay.
You get used to it after a while.
You were happy in your early 20s. Oh my God, it was awesome. I was super happy but naive. I was married, and like life was the shit. I was working a dead end job. I looked really forward to those vacations once every year.
Yeah,
and me and my wife would go to a place. It was like fucking nostalgic and nice. And then I woke up one day and she was quiet, and this has never happened. She was acting like weird. Never before. We've been together since we were teenagers, and we're like late 20s. And I'm like, you all right? Like, you're really quiet today, girl. And she's like, I don't love you anymore. I'm leaving. And I was like, what? And then that was it. That was all she wrote.
Well,
so then I downloaded.
You shouldn't waste your time.
Thank God. Yeah, no, I got to be honest.
It's better to end it if you're miserable than to just stick around for 20 years and then end it because you're miserable.
I harbor no ill will at all.
Good.
Because she is the catalyst for why I started YouTube and started racing and everything. I would not be in NASCAR right now if she would have never left. So she's like fucking saved my life, bro.
There you go.
Because anyways, but she left, and I downloaded Tinder, and I didn't even know what fucking Tinder was. I downloaded Tinder, and I had abs. So I was like, oh fuck, I put my pictures of abs, and I started matching with girls, and they all they wanted to do was drink. And I'm like, fuck, I've never drank before, other than like one time when I was like 25 when I drank, and I got real drunk, and it was terrifying. So I just stopped drinking. And then they would come over, and these girls would just bring alcohol. So I just drink alcohol with these girls. And then I became a violent whore and also a drunk. And then I got over that when I was like 29. When I started YouTube, I started hanging out with girls because YouTube was really stressful. Like at first, the grind to 100K was like wild. I was going hard. And then I started casually drinking. So now I casually drink like once a week. I'll drink. And I like you said, I'm the happiest I've ever been. And it probably has something to do with racing. And like doing like what I've
like finding what you're good at and sticking with it, and like I don't know, waking up and feeling like things are so tumultuous in your 20s. You know, you wake up and you feel like a different person almost every day, and that everything's changed and yada yada yada.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm a guy.
At least
my hormones don't like do that.
Oh my God. Well,
women wake up every day and they're like, I'm a different person today.
Oh, I mean, I don't do that. I don't feel like that anymore. I just did in my 20s. Nothing felt very stable. So
why do you feel stable now, Lauren?
Because of myself, putting in the work, knowing who I am, figuring it out. Took some time, but I did it. Well, I wouldn't say I have it all figured out, but sorry, I'm watching the radar. I'm like, I think I'm a little scaredy cat about the weather a bit. Sorry.
Putting the time in.
Yeah, just putting the time. Like
the
thing is
that being in control of your own destiny.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
That makes sense.
And then I became an accidental internet grifter. So
same. How the hell this happened? Why am I here right now? It's so weird.
Hell, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we were talking about that the other day when we were texting about doing the show. Like, I get imposter syndrome all the time, but I'm like, okay, but if not me, then like it'd be some other fucking asshole. So why not me? Why not this asshole?
That still happens to me. When I went to Tim Pool's compound and I was hanging out with Tim Pool, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
Yeah, and there was.
He's really nice.
He's also. Oh, I mean, he's
a little aloof, which I kind of respect because same.
He's fun, man. And he was kind enough to sponsor my racing career for the entire year. So thank God for that.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
He's great. He's a good man.
I made my one basketball shot, so I felt very cool after that. Because I am not sporty, but I did make like cool because they have like for anyone who's I guess if you've never been to Tim's house, God, like they have an indoor basketball. I guess they've moved since then, but they used to have like an indoor basketball place, and like they're like take a shot, and I did, and I made it, and then I was like I'm not going to take any more shots because it will not be that was my one cool moment. And
they had an indoor skate park when I was there.
Yeah, well, there was a basketball like hoop above that.
Oh, okay, so that was probably the same place I was then.
Yeah, and it was like it's like a is like a 3-story rickety crickety house. Not rickety cricket, but
dude, I got lost in that bitch like 8 times when I was there. It's a big ass house, man. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, speaking of big ass house, like the show, also, you big ass bitches in the chat. God, how could you? Jesus. Somebody said skinny Lauren could get it.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you.
I don't remember in the chat who said that, but somebody in the chat wants to dick you down for sure.
I don't want you to, so thank you. But it's like I do
that? Whoever you
I do appreciate the compliment, but I will pass. Thank you.
Damn, you broke their heart. Where are they at?
I'm so sorry.
So I can roast you for trying to say that she can get it. Can you skate, Cody? Bro, I don't skate. I used to, not anymore.
I'm far too fucking autistic for that shit.
I would yeah. Well, he had like a 3 foot, 6 foot, and like 10 foot half pipe, and I really wanted to drop in, but if I break anything, I can't race. So,
it's over, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. There's no way in hell. Speaking of doing
I've never broken a bone, so
same. Well, I broke the tip of my pinky twice. But that's the only. I don't think it counts. I broke it at the gym, lifting weights. You know, something you don't know nothing about.
Why? Sorry,
it's a joke, Lauren. Jesus,
I'm sorry. No, I'm just reading your chat, which is absolutely.
Oh, after the guy said to get it, now you're all interested in chat.
No. I'm sorry. Well, I do my own stream, so I read chat.
Oh, I never read chat.
Why?
They're all gay as hell. Look at this guy in here, Chief Sling Beef.
Well, Donna Egbert looks nice.
She's nice. I mean, she's nice. You're right. Speaking of looking nice, I drink, therefore I am. $199 super chat. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Says, let's have a snake in a tornado and keep the streak.
What's
alive.
A snake?
What do you mean? What's this? You don't go outdoors. You don't have to do outdoor stuff either.
I mean, like, what? I know what a snake is. I live in the South. Like, in this context, what is a snake?
So you're on the car 3 times. I drink, therefore I am. All in one stream. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. Naked snakes. Okay, so this is the 302nd naked snake in a row. We haven't missed it since 2022.
Oh, Lordy.
So what that means is I put on a bandana like Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid, and I take my shirt off.
Okay.
That's naked snake. That's the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Get it.
Yeah, good. The funnest ones ever was you know who Critical Drinker is? Will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's been on my show.
I don't know him, but I like him a lot.
He's so good. We've hung out and roll. He every time I hang out with him, he buys me whiskey until I almost black out. But he's like, "Here you go, mate," and I'm like, "Dude, I already have 2, and they're all full." And he's like, "Oh, you could use another." I'm like, "What is wrong with you?"
That's a pretty good impression.
But he every time we hang out, he buys me whiskey. But every time he's been on my show, he does Naked Snake with me, and we're just both shirtless, fucking dancing. It's great. He's a good dude.
Well, I won't take off my shirt, but I will take like a shot or something if that will help.
You still drink? I thought you were past that phase of your life.
I mean, I will have a drink. I just don't do it often.
Yes, awesome, good. I'm glad.
Okay, cool.
Not yet. But I can invite you to my pool parties now.
Oh, if I didn't drink, I couldn't come to your parties.
No, I just feel weird. I didn't because everybody's gonna get plastered, and you're over there like I like putting work into things and finding out who I am. I'm like, oh God, I'm too drunk for this.
I'm not. Okay, I actually am kind of I don't know. I can be fun. Damn it. I'm not always fun, but I can be.
I'm not, unless it's like summer and it's like at my pool party, because I can't, man.
Oh yeah, we have a pool here.
Well, I have a pool. Yeah, I have a pool in my backyard. It's very. I just got the new liner in. It looks so good.
Ooh, talking about rich bitches.
Yeah.
You got a pool. If you have a pool, you're rich in my mind.
I have a supercar. It's my daily driver. Not really. It's not really.
I drive a 1997 Nissan Maxima.
You should be a fucking shamed. Where's the ban button? I'm just kidding.
Do it, bitch. I don't like. Okay. I think cars are nice because they get me from point A to point B, but I don't really care about them. I'm very sorry.
I don't care about cars either. I never said I did. I have an 01 Jeep Cherokee.
Okay, yeah, but you like do racing. Like, okay, then what's the fun of racing if you don't like cars? Is it just the race part?
Yes.
Why do you like it?
Racing? Oh my! Oh, I can't explain that shit. Like,
yeah, you can try.
Like, okay, so
if you ain't first, you're last. Is that kind of thing?
It's no one knows what it's like until you like venture into that spectrum. Like at Kansas, for example,
Mhm.
you go like 187 miles an hour into the corners of Kansas, and it takes you have to get past like this weird brain filter to be able to go fast in a race car. Otherwise, you think you're going fast, but you're not. Like the first race I was ever in, I got lapped 11 times in like 50 laps, and was like, this is not for me. And this was like a local short track race. Now, like over the years, I've learned you learn to turn the filter off and get on the edge, like the edge of control. Like at Talladega, it's bump drafting for 2 hours at almost 200 miles an hour. You can't do that if you can't turn that filter off. There's no way you can do it. So once you get to that point.
So do you enjoy that like mental state?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I enjoy the absolute hyper focus that cannot be achieved in any other facet of my life. Like there's no way to feel it until it's happening. And the like 5 minutes before it is almost excruciating because
do you remember? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'll finish.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. When I'm sitting on pit road, like at Kansas, for example, when I was sitting on pit road, and you have your radios in and they're taped in, and you have your helmet on and your head sock. You can barely hear the outside, but you can hear the person coming on to do the like fire engines, like command to fire. You can't even hear it. On TV, I always thought you could. You can't hear it. And you're sitting in the car, and then you have your spotter in your ear, and they're like 3 minutes. And then they just count down 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds. And then like that 3 minute period is excruciating to me. It's like this weird anxiety hype thing that you can't turn off. I can feel my heart
yeah, it's got me a little high. It's getting my like adrenaline going a little bit. Just thinking about it. It's kind of fun.
They're all on national TV and everything. And then you go out there for pace laps, and that shit's still on you. I don't know if you've ever watched like what a race is like, but
I have watched a lot of NASCAR. I've been to several races.
Well, there you go. So
I'm from Alabama, man. Come on.
Yeah, I just raced at Talladega 3 weeks ago. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then when you're coming to the green flag, that shit all comes to a peak, and then you get an inch away from the guy in front of you, and you wait for the command, and and as soon as you drop the throttle, all that weird anxiety and stress and everything is gone, and you're all your being, all your brain power and survival, everything, self-preservance, it's all focused on one fucking thing in front of you. It's the craziest feeling in the world. And
that's awesome.
I'm addicted to that portion. Like I hate everything else. When I'm sitting in the car and I have my harness on and my chair, the seat comes around you like this. You can't move your head or anything. You're just
right. Yeah.
I hate sitting there. I hate the preparation. I hate all that shit. But when the green flag drops, that it's like this. It's like a euphoric state of hyper focus, and it's fucking cool as fuck. I love it.
How do you feel after the race? Is there like a drop afterwards?
Well, there's a relief afterwards.
Okay.
You're like, holy shit, I survived, and it's over, and we did the thing. And my original point before all this was, you're like, I'm a fun person. There was no one with me in Kansas.
Yeah.
0 people came to Kansas, and usually there's like 5 friends with me. No one came to Kansas, and I was completely alone. And then I just hung out with my team until they left in the hauler, and I'm sitting in this empty fucking garage, and I just took my rolly bag, and fucking walked to my rental car. And then I was like, now what? So I just drove to the casino across the street and got drunk alone with my fire suit on. And everybody's like, are you a race car driver? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, how'd you do it?
Kinda.
Like, I finished 16th, and they're like, oh, that sucks. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. And I'm just drinking.
Out of how many though?
Like 30. I mean, it was a solid finish. It's just like, I wish I had a friend with me is all.
Do you remember, I was going to say, they, in Alabama, for anyone who doesn't live here, good for you, first of all, but they were trying to convince people to get the COVID vax by letting them drive a lap on Talladega. And I didn't obviously get it, but I thought that was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. And it's not as exciting as you would think after the 5th lap. Like when your ball's out to the walls out, man. And
I think you could go like 40, which wouldn't be very fun.
I think we went about 189 in the race. And when you're driving after about the 5th lap, especially if you're alone by yourself, you're like, this is lame. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you get in the pack, and you're drafting in the pack, and you're like an inch off somebody, and somebody's bumping you from behind, the RPMs, because it's drafting is all about. That's what NASCAR at those tracks are all about. You can hear the RPMs barely, and you can see the RPM gauge. It's a digital. Everything's digital, and it's just flashing red because you're in the draft and you're going faster than the car wants you to go.
That's awesome.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I loved it. Except for 3 wide. I did not enjoy that at all. Thank you. I drink, therefore I am. Okay, let me read these super chats. There's fucking like 900 of them.
Oh no, so sad.
Oh no, wow, they love me. Dryless. Fun fact about tornadoes: if you park under an overpass, you are safe. It cannot pick you up. If you see hell, a tornado's on the way. Thank you, Dryless. I appreciate you. No hell yet.
That's not true.
That's not true. She's been in tornadoes. Why do you think she's so afraid of the tornadoes?
Man, okay, I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer. Sorry, I will be though. Sorry.
Wait,
there've been terrible tornadoes here. Like, you remember that one that went through the one in 2016 that went through Tuscaloosa and killed like 30 people?
There was one down there after
there was an EF5 that dropped down over Beauregard, Alabama, kind of south of Auburn. It went from being nothing, spun up to on the ground within like 20 minutes. It killed like 20 people, and half of them were kids. Like, I take tornadoes seriously because they're worth taking seriously. Like, it might seem like an overreaction until it's not. And so
no, I agree. I understand that they're dangerous, but for some reason, that filter has left me. I grew up in a trailer park until I was 20. Is when I lived. And trailers, man, against tornadoes, no, thank you.
Oh yeah.
And I remember.
No, I watched a video like yesterday of like a bunch of people up in Kansas who like they all live in like a little tiny house community, and like the whole thing, like it's all gone. Believe it or not.
I remember going down to this shelter in Glencoe, Alabama. I went to this shelter, and it was like a jail, and they put us in the cells of the jail. Yeah. And I looked out the window, and I saw a tornado going across the road, and it was the coolest shit I've ever seen. Well, when I was a kid, I was like, nah.
Oh, yeah, the rotation's cool. I think storms are incredible, but I don't want to be in the path of one and not be like focusing on it,
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened to me, man. I used to be so terrified, like when I was a kid, and then I remember one time my mom was like, "There's a tornado." She like opened my door in the trailer, and I was like 16, and I was like 17. I just got off work, or maybe I had to go in a few hours. She's like, "There's a tornado," and I just like rolled over, and I was like, "Okay," and then I just like rolled back over and went to sleep. I was like, "Just take me, please." Oh God, it was wild.
I remember like screaming. This is when we still lived in Alexandria, like kind of near Jacksonville. And like there was one that crossed over Halls Chapel Road, and my dad was like standing out at the end of the driveway, like watching the rotation. And so I saw Paul, get out of here. I saw like the very beginnings of the funnel forming, and I swear, I guess because I had seen the movie Twister as a kid, and I thought saw like the dad getting sucked out of the basement or whatever.
That fucking dude, that movie traumatized.
They're making a new one, Twister 2, two Twisters.
Yeah, I don't think you can beat the Bill Paxton and the Helen Keller, whatever.
Helen Keller.
No, what's her name? Helen
Mirren. No, it's not Helen Mirren. What? I don't know.
No, Hannigan, something like that. Dude, she was smoking hot back.
Isn't it the lady from Jurassic Park?
No.
I don't watch a lot of movies, to be honest. So I don't.
Helen Hunt. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, dude, she was slick looking back in those days. And Helen Hunt. Yeah, dude, you can't beat her and Bill Paxton, bro. God, that was awesome.
Bill Paxton was hot then. He's hot now.
He's still
IMO. I think if that's the right person.
Bill Paxton, he died. He's not hot anymore.
I'm thinking of the wrong person then.
Bones.
It's the guy who's in it now. Oh, that's not the guy I'm thinking of.
He's Bones.
Never mind. That's not,
my boy is Bones.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Bill Paxton. Rest in peace, everybody. Bill Paxton.
What did he die of?
He died of.
He
died of something old, something sad. He's Bones now. Whiskey.
He died when he was 61. 61's not as old as it used to sound.
Dude, the two guys I talk to the most right now in life are 87 and like 60. So it's not very old. Because you know,
No, 60 used to sound a lot older. Like I feel bad like when I was like a teenager and you'd hear someone died and they're like in their like early 70s. You're like, well, they had a long life. And it's like, yeah, but like now I realize like that's pretty sad.
Not yeah, it's very. They had a lot left. Your friend Paul says, "Did you know that Lauren is a 3-time Alabama noodling champion, and she still has most of her fingers? So you go catfish.
I got all of them, bitch.
You
No,
finger the catfish face?
I don't actually go noodling. Paul's just making shit up.
Why would you do that? Like, why would you go noodling? Like, who does that?
I like to go fishing.
Fishing.
Holy fuck! I don't know if y'all can hear that.
You're from Alabama. I heard it too, but I heard it at my house, not yours.
At your house, yeah.
Yeah, because we're literally like 3 football fields away from each other.
Yeah, crazy small world.
Donna Egbert says, I know their yo-yo weight stuff. I did drop 20 pounds last summer. Still want to drop another 20. I sent you a DM. Did you get it? It's from Pandad Me. You might have realized it was me. I will check it. Thank you, Donna Egbert. I love you. I appreciate you for your goal, boy. You're so good to me. And real quick, I have to I gotta highlight a man real quick named Matthew Fortune for $100 super chat.
Holy shit.
We are 340 away from Fight Milk. Oh my god. Thank you. That's when I drink milk, eggs, and whiskey.
I will take a shot.
Milk, eggs, and whiskey.
That's my join. That's my
every goal. I'll take a shot, bro. It's fine. Thank you, Matthew.
I'll take one shot. That's it.
Are you on the car, Matthew? You are not. Well, you're on the car again, baby. What's up? Matthew's on the car again. Matthew Fortune will be on the car, probably in Michigan, but definitely Charlotte. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you so much, dude. To live, you appreciate you. Says Camelot Daddy's back and he's ready for some laughs. I currently drive a Toyota Prius plug-in. Why? When you feel that electric engine goes off, the torque behind, that thing's insane. Also, I did autocross for the first time. I won my race. I'm like, what? Nice, dude. You want a race? I mean, that's a dude doing more than I'm doing. You know how hard it is to win a race in NASCAR? It's way harder than I thought, especially when you're not in like $1 million ride.
Simply drive fast, obviously.
God, dude, it's rough.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Duh.
Well, I'm going to be in a real fast car at Charlotte and a real fast car at Michigan. We're already working out the details, so we're going to see what we can do. Thank you, Matthew. I love you. I appreciate you, my friend. You're so good to me. Look at this beautiful man. Coming in with a $100 Canadian boy. So it's about 27 cents American. Appreciate you. I got you covered. You're on the car. Dryla says my uncle lost his left finger on the 4th of July in M40. It popped and so did his finger. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do such a? You know, I did some stupid shit. I remember, Coosa River down there in Gadsden.
Oh, I've been there a few times.
Hell yeah, dude. I remember the lake was frozen. Or the lake was, or the river, or whatever, was frozen. And my friend Trey lived back there, and we got those big motherfucking fireworks that come in a giant tube, and you drop the ball in it, and it shoots off.
Like
nuke.
A mortar.
We like stabbed it in the ground and cut its ass open, and we put them down there, and it shot under the river in the ice, and it went all the way to the middle of the river and was just like a nuke bomb. Dude, it was
awesome. Yeah, sounds fun.
We were crazy ass kids back in the day, man. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like I've done all of my like death defying like and injury defying stunts. I think I've kind of used up all of my like good luck on that.
Yeah, I don't do shit anymore. Like
I've never broken a bone. I've never haven't done anything that's permanent damage for the most part. Probably
when I was at 10,
a little of the brain.
Not gonna drop into the half pipe, not doing it. Ain't gonna do it. And you know, when I hung out with this girl, right when my ex-wife had left, like I hung out with this girl like immediately. And she's like, let's go skydiving, bro. And I was like, fuck it. And I went skydiving, and I was like, well, never have to do this again. Because it was not.
Man, there was a guy from Aniston that like died right there, like from like a faulty parachute skydiving.
No, thank you.
Everyone knew him.
No, thank you.
From the area. So
God, could you imagine? God,
no, I couldn't.
Dude, I jumped out. We had to go to 13,000 feet, I think. I think it was 13. We had to go to 13. Target was 10. We had to go to 13 because the weather was so bad. So I jump out, and all you see is cloud. So I just jump out, and I'm flying through the air, flopping, and then it catches me finally, and I'm doing the thing. God, man, it was terrifying. And then I got down to the ground, and I was like, all right, cool. And I was
throw
like,
up? No. I would.
I was like, I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again. No way in hell I'd ever do that again. Is that your phone jiggling?
Mine?
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck is that noise? It might be in my house.
Here, let me mute my microphone really quick and see if it stops.
Well, it wasn't like that often.
Oh, well, I thought it was like a constant like noise or whatever.
Anyways, thank you, Giles.
I mean, I was looking at my phone briefly, but you know.
Thank you. I appreciate you. By the way, look at all these red boys. Holy shit, holy ozone. $100 super chat from Rob. Can't wait to see my YouTube handle flying around Michigan. Let's go racing. My boy, he also lives in Michigan. Let's put him on the car. Holy ozone. I can't wait to see
That's
you,
awesome,
man.
dude.
I know you won't be at Berlin, but I know you'll be at Michigan Super Speedway in August or September. That's like we're gonna be going 202 miles an hour into turn 1. Ooh, Lord, I'm excited. Thank you, Holy Ozone. Appreciate you.
Fast as fuck.
Make sure you come to it, Rob, because we're working out some details to get in a badass car. So you might be a good one to go to. Thank you, Rob. We love you, my friend. Thank you. So good to me. God, he's such a good man. Wow. Another Nader heading for you guys. Look, I'm gonna die. Let me die. Riding 72 eastbound, rotating. God, they just coming. They pissed the tornadoes.
Yeah,
like,
let's go driving down 72. Yeah, I know they were saying earlier, not to like dox myself again, but they're like it's between 72 and Capshaw, which is like where I am.
Yeah.
It's like okay, good. Golly, yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, give it to me. Give me.
We're both. We're not. I'm not technically in Huntsville, but I'm like right on the outskirts.
Yeah, I'm like Madison area.
Yeah.
Less stabbings. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you so much, dude.
It's so true. So true. We're in the good spot.
Thank God. Creative username says, any chance you'll be at the Daytona 500 2025? I'll be racing at Daytona in 2025. Yes.
That's awesome.
I doubt I'll be doing Xfinity. I will be doing some Xfinity NASCAR next year, but I'll definitely be racing ARCA Daytona for sure. So definitely come on, get on it. It's gonna be great. So yeah, if you're gonna be there, come see me. And speaking of coming and seeing me, Matthew Hammond,
Matt,
$100 super chat. Matthew Hammond is going on my car. Matthew Hammond. That's
$99.99. He's doing an advertisement for me. Thanks, Matt. Jeez.
Says Lauren is live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Central Time at Big Dig Energy Rumble gaming streams. Some Wednesdays. Let me get your fucking link.
I canceled my gaming stream tonight for you.
You're so good to me. Oh my God.
I really am.
You braved.
It's called Gamer Words.
Like the N word. All right, hold on.
I don't say it, but it's implied.
I would never say it. God, what are you trying to do? Big Dig Energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your cartoon version of you is so cute. It's such a contrast.
Thank you.
Did you like that joke? Was it okay? All right.
It was pretty. It was decent. It was decent.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Need some work.
Here, hey Sonia, are you in the chat? I'm sure you're in the chat somewhere. Here's her link to spam like every couple minutes.
Oh, you don't. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Matthew. It's the implication. Look at Jenna making random ass
because of the implication. Yeah, exactly. No, you get it. You 100% get it.
Oh, by the way, 130 until Fight Milk. Yay! And I'm gonna drink tomorrow.
Fight Milk. Good Lord.
I'm so excited to drink tomorrow. I'm gonna drink me some Claw. I'm gonna drink.
There's a link to my channel in the private chat if you want to.
There you go, dude. I already got it.
Okay, well,
it's posted in the. I posted like 5 minutes ago.
Fine. Well, I talk about I don't know, whatever. We talk about politics and shit.
That's fun.
Or whatever. We read a lot of old newspaper. We read a bunch of old newspaper. I love old newspapers. It's a lot more like I don't know, autisty, but it's fine. It's fun.
I don't think I forgot newspapers were a thing.
Well, okay, so do you want me to talk about newspapers? I won't if you don't want me to, because I want to.
So, like, what began your fascination with newspapers? Well,
so there's essentially there is a real gap in information that there's a lot of people who focus in on like World War II and before, but there's like a kind of a knowledge gap in a lot of the stuff that happened from like I don't know, like the 40s to the 90s, and it's all in newspapers. And there's a lot of very interesting things. Like yesterday I found I don't know if you're familiar. Are you familiar with Peter Daszak? He's the president of EcoHealth Alliance, who was doing the gain of function research in Wuhan Institute of Virology with Xi Jinping. Do you remember? Do you know any of these people?
I know the word Wuhan.
All right, well, close enough. He was just there was just a Senate hearing on, or I think it's actually congressional hearing on May 1st, and because essentially he was the one that was doing the gain of function research on bat coronaviruses before COVID. He's like, and most people think, that he probably had a little oopsie daisy there, and or intentional. That's kind of, I think it was accidental. Some people think it was intentional, but I found a newspaper yesterday and I published it. Well, I just like shared it this morning, like of him like getting arrested for like stealing, like beheading statues and keeping trophies and like stealing shit. And he went until he like got arrested as like a kid in college. I said like all the different things in college at 21 for like again like keeping like a house full of trophies of shit he stole from people, which is like really really kind of psychopathic behavior. I know that,
it's serial killery.
Yeah, like I know, like who among us hasn't done some dumb shit as like a older teen or like in our 20s, but like it's the keeping of the trophies and then like the fact it's some fucked up shit. So that's the kind of stuff I find.
Yeah,
so it's fun. It's definitely not talking about NASCAR and drinking whiskey milk, but hey,
yeah,
to each their own.
You're right. There is a lot of interesting stuff that kind of either got memory hold or flew under the radar, and sometimes I'll remember shit like out of nowhere, and I'm like, holy shit, we just forgot about all this shit.
I like to read stuff contemporarily to when it happened rather than kind of reading about what someone says about what happened back in the day. Like at least see what people were saying at the time. I think it's a very interesting way to look at stuff. So we just read old newspapers and other stuff. It's a good time. So.
That would be a really good thing to do. As I accidentally click Better and Bucker's Pink Boy. I appreciate you, Better and Bucker. Let me just read this before I go into my rant. Better and Bucker. I had him on my show Monday. He's the GOAT. He's a good man. Thank you so much, my friend. We love you. We appreciate you. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink leather Cheerios for everyone. I appreciate you so much. For the 6969, 50 away from Fight Milk on a Wednesday. Love you, my boy. I appreciate you, Better and Biker. Can't wait to see you again. Hopefully soon. Here he comes. What a good man. He says he needs you on his show on Rumble. Thank you, Better and Biker. I appreciate you. Love you, man. Appreciate you. He's so good to me. God, what a beautiful, and look how beautiful he is in his little picture. Thank you, man. And it's a 6969, bro. God, ain't nothing better than that shit. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. So what would be really interesting, read about COVID in April of 2020 and somehow isolate like social media during that time. People were saying some wild shit and they like memory hold it and everybody just hopes that no one talks about it. Like Howard Stern talking about people should be if they refuse the vaccine should be arrested immediately.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got a whole collection of archives of that. That's what I do. That's what I fucking do. That's what I fucking do, dude. I try to ruin people's day with shit they've said before.
Yeah, and they want you to memory hold it. Oh, we never said we were gonna force you. It's like, motherfucker, you said you were gonna fire me and arrest my children and then like slap my dog in the cheeks. You know?
No, there was actually talk too. This is one thing that people do memory hold all the time when they were like saying that like your cats and dogs can get it, and there was basic talk of like culling animals here.
Yeah, just genociding them motherfuckers.
Yeah, like here we're gonna kill your fucking house cats. Absolutely not. I will absolutely die for my cat.
They would never do that.
You ain't coming near little cat. I'll kill you.
Bro, a dude comes here, animal control, like break my threshold. My 12 gauge is ready. I will die for my stupid cat.
Oh, I will too.
I love my dumbass cats. They're
die in a
innocent
pile of hot metal and it'll be fine.
Yeah, dude. Same thing with my dogs.
I'm just kidding. I don't have guns, government. It's fine. Nobody's business. No, like I don't talk about my weapons online for realsies because it's nobody's fucking business.
No, I agree. But I do talk about my weapons. Matthew Hammond says, my great uncle was one of the people responsible for bringing the racetrack to Talladega in like the 70s where everybody died. Your grandpa killed a lot of people, by the way, until they figured that motherfucker out. They could not get a race car, so my uncle took my grandfather and my dad around the track in a Cadillac. Dude, I'm telling you what, man.
Classy.
Dude, there's a really good video by I can't remember his name, but he has really good content, and he talked about the deadliest track in NASCAR. I think it's the name of the video. And yeah, and it was talking about how many people died in like the late 60s, early 70s when the track first came around. people are just dying left and fucking right because it's a big track. And back then they didn't think about restrictor plates. They didn't think about any of that shit. They just threw a fat engine in there and went around going 220 miles an hour and just hit a wall, died immediately because they're sitting on a bench seat with a freaking waist goddamn seatbelt. Nowadays, you could hit a wall head on in a race car at 180 miles an hour and you can be fine nowadays. But back then, you dead. You're dead as fuck back then. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you.
Yikes.
Imp Lemon. Thank you, Roshu. Imp Lemon. Cryptic Soldier said, roll top, Tuscaloosa. You need to collab with Jeremiah Burton from Donut and have him on your pit crew. Also, I volunteer for your pit crew for free. Yeah, we don't pay. I don't pay people. What are you talking about?
We pay you in exposure bucks.
I don't pay you nothing. I don't pay anybody. I have people that come on my team all the time, but they don't do the tire changing and shit because there's people that already work for the organization that do all that. I just show up, but I can get people on the team and you can hang out. So Justin, AstraZeneca pull Peter is good dive. Ralph Barrick.
AstraZeneca pull. Yeah, we talked about that on my show, like the last two shows. AstraZeneca just pulled the vaccine worldwide. Peter Daszak just has hearing, and Ralph Barrick is being implicated because of the work that they did at UNC Chapel Hill with. They took genetic splices of Nipah virus and entered a chimeric backbone into coronaviruses.
Bro, I tell you what, you said.
What?
Some people think it's intentional. Some people think it's accidental. All I know is like 98% of people sitting on Capitol Hill had longstanding holdings in every single manufacturer that worked on any type of vaccine, kind of before it all happened, right? So, like, I feel like that's pretty obvious.
I think. Well, okay. Here, do you want to know my real theory?
Yes.
I think it got out too soon. I don't think it was supposed to be out until like right before the election. They had been laying the groundwork. And if you want my real theory, I think that the actual SARS-CoV-2 had been circulating for about a year and a half before it was like discovered.
Right.
Because there are like if you look, oh man, this is some complicated and weird like shit. But like if you look at some numeric trends from around the world, because like for example, Australia, since it's in the southern hemisphere, their summer is opposite of ours. Flu tends to, trade back and forth between, and there was some, at least in the summer leading up to the discovery in December of 2019, Australia had a very, very, very abnormal flu season. And so did we going into 2019, like the 2019 season. And people forget that, obviously, because it's convenient. And then, like, remember, they were like, yeah, flu went away. It's amazing.
There were 0 cases. And it's
There's
like,
no flu.
Amazing.
Like,
how's this possible?
Back.
They said it was because people wore masks. I'm like, eat my ass. Like, I will not bathe for a whole week.
The whole thing.
And just
the whole
eat
thing. Just eat it.
God.
Oh, God. No, fuck these people. I hate them. Like, people are like, you shouldn't hate. I do. I hate. I wake up every single morning just full of hatred. It drives me.
That's what I was talking about earlier when I was like, you don't hate these people enough.
Oh, no, I do.
You have to hate them.
No, I do every single day. Constantly.
Do you do anything nefarious, though? Do you,
Would I tell you? Would I tell you on stream? No, I wouldn't.
Just text me real quick.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Just text me off. What is the most nefarious thing you do? I won't release it. I would never do such a thing. I wouldn't be here
enough yet. I don't trust you enough
to let you like that yet. I've not done.
I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't do anything. I am an idiot. Nobody should listen to me. Everything I say is satire. Thank you.
Can't wait till you eventually trust me and you tell me the heinous shit. I'm like, oh my God, should I go to the FBI? Like, I didn't realize it was this bad.
Oh, you're not helping. You're not helping your case whatsoever, Fed boy. Get out of here. What the fuck?
Oh, I thought you said.
I'm gonna go grab a. What? No. What? No.
God.
No. I called you something worse. I am going to go grab a beverage really quick. I will be right back.
All right. Cool. Justin Eisenhart says, agreed. C-19 was planned earlier, but Trump happened. Thank you. I appreciate you, Justin Eisenhart. Johan Naxos says Zero Hedge has a story about the Wuhan splicing Ebola into SARS and putting it into Syrian hamsters. Go look that up. And I had the 19 in August 18th. Hold on. Syrian hamsters. This sounds like you're just putting words together. Wuhan, Ebola, SARS, Syrian hamsters, Zero Hedge. I feel like you're just making stuff up right now. Syrian hamsters? Like why is a Syrian hamster a Syrian hamster? Oh, look, my hamster is from Syria, therefore he's a Syrian hamster. Like, is Alabama hamsters Alabama hamsters? What's an American hamster look like? Thank you, Johan. I appreciate you, my friend. All right. Okay, yeah, I got all the super chats. No. Bad Dragonite. Cody turned off his brain filter to become a supreme car racist. Thank you, my friend. I love you, Dito. I appreciate that so much. Bad Dragonite. I appreciate you. So there was like 3 red boys, and I skipped a couple greens. K to the Swiss, we love you, friend. Thank you so much. And Jordan says, I live where Tim is. Next time you know I bar. Wait, I know you know a bar. Man, I don't really go to bars. The only time I usually will go drink at like a casino. Every time I go to a race, there's a casino across the street. I don't really know why. At Dover, casino inside the track. Talladega, there's just a bar inside the track. So I just drink. Daytona, bar inside the track. So I always drink in the. And this is after, obviously. I would never do anything like nefarious before, like 2 days before a race or before or anything, because I am hyper focused. Cryptic. I want to help you and find my way into it as well. My second cousin is Jimmy Kitchens. Anything you need on Pit Crew, I'll help. You want to find your way into it? Dude, just let me know. Just DM me. And if you're close to a race, you can come to one. You can hang out. I don't mind. I was very surprised I couldn't get anybody to go to Kansas with me. It's such a cool racetrack. It's big, nice facility. No one came. It was weird. I don't know, but it's all good. $50 to Fight Milk. $5.50 to double Fight Milk for the first time in like 3 months. Is it possible? I don't know. We got we got a lot of time left. I can't believe we hit it that fast. It's crazy. It sucks when U.S. citizens can't tell whether a black swan event is caused by our government or somewhere else. Well, you know what they say, man. I have people, friends from out of the country, obviously. Because when you start doing YouTube on like a larger scale, larger than normal, like, you know, I'm not a large YouTuber by any means. You will just gain friends from out of country because you'll talk to people. And I have a friend that lives in Japan or used to live in Japan. And she told me that everybody in Japan, everybody in like South Korea, everybody in all these countries that she would frequent thinks that North Korea is the highest propaganda state in the world. And
no, it's the United States.
And second, she said that all of them think the United States is second to North Korea. And they all think that because when they're watching the news in Japan, they just see normal shit. And then when you watch the news in America, it's all hyper race, hyper political, hyper divisive. All of it is. And she said everybody there thinks it's fucking weird as fuck.
It is weird as fuck.
So yeah, she said no one there trusts America and no one there trusts North Korea. And I'm like, that sounds about right because you can't watch the TV. I haven't had cable since 2010, but I would go to like a family member's like uncle's house and they always have Fox or CNN on all the time. And it's like the most unwatchable shit. It's unbelievable how people watch that shit.
They don't like watching. Yeah, no.
It's boring, Lauren.
Well, it is boring.
Yeah.
But it's also very disingenuous and stupid.
Yeah. Fuck them.
So
got their little suits on and shit. Oh.
Who the fuck do you think you are wearing a fucking suit?
Yeah.
Suit boy.
That's so lame, stupid.
Yeah. No, it's a bygone era, I think. The world we grew up in, but I long for it every single day where it didn't feel quite so intensive. But
yeah, like the late 90s, man. I remember
so
getting
beautiful.
on my bicycle and you could hear
going outside.
Hear the cicadas, and I go out to my main road, which was a dirt road. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It got paved when I was 13, and I memory hold that. I think back now to when I was a kid, and every road in my entire town was a dirt road until you got to this road called 278 was the road name.
I know 278,
and it was a single lane road. Now it's like a fucking interstate looking road or highway, and that's
where they put the bypass, isn't it?
Yeah. And there was a place called Crossroads Food Mart. And it was like a little shack with like those one old timey operational gas pump, and it was dirt roads, and the 4-way was a dirt roads. Everything was a dirt road. I would ride my bike down there, and I'd get a moon pie and an RC Cola for like fucking 25 cents or some bullshit.
My granddad's company built the pump shop. It was the pump shop there, and they probably installed that gas pump. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, you had to like turn it and crank it over, and you'd hear it turn on and have a little like analog giant numbers clicking through. It was weird, man. And this old guy that was like 90 years old, his name was Hoyt, and he ran it. And
wait,
Hoyt,
like it's kind of crazy. So we have lived in like the same vicinity of each other basically our entire life. I know Hoyt.
He's dead now.
Yeah, I know, but like he was like oh my god, that's wild.
I remember I'd go in there and get a Hershey bar, and he'd sit there, he'd be standing there, this old little man, and he'd have like these he'd have these what the fuck, like fan belts for like old timey fan belts for old fucking cars, like hanging up loosely on these stupid hooks behind him. It's cool as fuck, man. But now it's all like paved. It's all internet. I remember getting the internet when I was a fucking teenager.
Another tornado warning. Holy fuck.
God, can it please just hit me now? Jesus, I feel like they're just like
it's past. It's just it's north of, but it's fine. We're good.
Just edging this whole time. Just like fucking blow it or fucking leave.
That one that touched down that was heading like that went over the mountains actually kind of crazy though.
Yeah, that is
where
weird.
you were hiking. You went hiking there earlier. Now there's a tornado. Coincidence?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Wherever I go, the tornadoes come. I have a tornado magnet in my face. Yeah. No, my dogs were good. Yeah, they were good today. One of them like almost passed the fuck out. Like my husky, the first walk of the year, we went up there and we went up that trail. It's like a 2-mile hike. We get almost to the top of the mountain, and my husky, like he was walking real slow, and he just stops and just like his back legs lowered and then his front lowered, and he just laid down, and he was like,
I'm done.
He was gasping. So I got my bowl out. I had a dog bowl, and I poured a bunch of water in it, and he drank like 3 bowlfuls of water. And I was like, Jesus. German Shepherd didn't give a fuck. And then he's old. He's like 12 now. He should be dead.
Aww.
My husky's 8. And then we went the rest of the way, and there's a dog bowl at the top of the mountain, and you can fill it up. It's like right beside a hose.
Nice. And
they drank for like 10 minutes, and then I went back down. Today, they both made it all the way up that bitch. They didn't even care. So
yeah, there's a the Greenway right here between. Well, I don't want to say too close, but there's one that runs between Old Madison Pike and 72 that's really nice right here that go walking on. It's like a couple miles long. It's flat. It's not.
I'm trying to think.
It's right next to you. Hi, kitty. Hi.
Oh, that scared me. I didn't know what that was. Look at him.
Kitty.
Look at a kitty. Oh, man. My cats.
They're like blurring. It's weird.
My cats do not come in my room. Well, they don't come in my YouTube studio. I don't know why, but they lay on me when I'm sleeping. But they yeah. Anyways, my cats are fat, dude. Florida Farmer says, "What's up, Cody? You sexy dude." Lauren looks like Larissa Olenik for real. All right, let me Google that. Hold on. Larissa. Larissa Olenik. Yeah, I remember growing up in the trailer park, and I'd look up and I could see the stars. You know how long it's been since I've seen stars for real where I am? I will say, I drove.
Just go outside.
No, you don't understand. I drove through. I remember when I was 12 and I had a girlfriend that lived next door to me in a trailer next door. And we would lay on my trailer's roof and look at the stars, and she'd kiss on me, and it was interesting. I was like, this is weird as a kid. But I drove through Sedona. I drove through Sedona recently when we were racing in Phoenix, and the stars looked like a galaxy. You can see galaxies and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, have you ever been out in the desert for that?
That's where I was.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it looks like Larissa Olenik.
Who is that?
I think they're only saying that because she has like a cleft nose thing, like you do. That's it. That's the only thing.
I do though.
You do have the same eye color as her.
I got a butt nose, boy.
That's pretty interesting.
It's like just her. I don't know. I don't even think about it, but I guess it's not. It's a little atypical.
I got a butt face.
I don't.
My what was the best depiction that somebody said? They said it might have been my old roommate. I don't know. It might be my current roommate. I don't know. Say I look like Handsome Shrek when he turned into Handsome Shrek.
I can see that.
I'm like, well, thank you. I like Handsome Shrek. He's sexy.
Yeah, it's Better than just regular Shrek, right?
Yeah, he's fucking awful. Justin Eisenhart says spicy combo L is great on the info. I think I'll be there for Charlotte. That's top 5. Bro, let's go. If you're gonna be in Charlotte, let me know, you bitches. Come on. All of you come and you don't let me know. And I'm sitting there on pit road and there's all these people in the stands and I hear, and I'm like, what? And I look over and there's a guy in the stands. He's like, Cody. And I'm like, you came. We could have hung out, like, and you're just in the stands, like yelling at me. I'm like, why didn't you just come hang out with me? That happens at every race. There's just Cody. Like, and they'll email me later the next day. Yeah, that was me. And I'm like, but why didn't you tell me before, bro?
I probably don't want to bother you.
Yeah, it might be true, I guess. Justin, thank you, dude.
You're probably just being polite.
That's true. Jesus de Villa says, gifted 1 membership. Thank you, my friend. We love you. I appreciate you. You're so good to me. Thank you, my friend. $40 till Fight Milk. I got about 20 minutes left. 30 minutes max. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But I feel good today, bro. I don't know if it's because you're here with your butt nose, but man, Monday, and I had a good show with Bettenbacher. But
it's Wednesday.
I felt awful. I had just landed from Kansas a couple hours before, and I'm like, please kill me, bro. I can't do this. I'm like, today I feel good. I want to hike, having poopies. They didn't pass out. It was good, man. You know, why don't you go on hikes?
I don't like going outside very much.
That makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't want to go on a hike if you went in the house.
No, there's bugs out there, man. I'm allergic to bees. So
I mean, who isn't allergic to bees? Bees are terrifying.
Are you? Do you carry a EpiPen with you? Because I do. I carry. It's a Adrenaclick. It's the cheapo one, but you know.
I don't know. I don't. I can't. I start my hikes when my allergies go away. For like March and April, I cannot.
Oh man, it was awful this year.
God, it was so bad. And then as soon as it's over, I'm like, I can hike now. And that's when I start hiking. Matthew says, did you see Lauren's doppelganger that touched someone 108 times?
Did you see?
Oh my God. Hold on. Who's that? What's her name?
Hang on. I'll get you the, I don't, someone tried to like this you me with it here.
This you me?
Well, no, because apparently it kind of like, I mean, I see it though. People said it kind of looks like me. But they're saying, she stabbed a guy 108 times.
Does this look like you? I don't feel like I see it.
I kind of see it. I see it. I think it's like in the this area.
A woman who avoided prison after stabbing lover 108 times is appealing. Now his dad is speaking out. I'm not that inefficient. Yeah, there's no way in hell. Oh my God.
108 times is a waste of energy. Oh yeah, that one's pretty good.
This is fucked. This is cursed.
I know. No, that was there was a filter the other day on TikTok. They took it down after I had a post go like super viral. There was a filter on TikTok that like turned you into a liberal, and people were doing it and having fun, so they took it down because can't make fun of the left. Which is funny.
I love how like being a liberal just means you're fat and disgusting looking.
Right?
Yeah.
But like when I was a liberal, I was fat and disgusting. So it's pretty true.
When were you a liberal?
Oh, my like entire life up until like 2018.
What made you not liberal?
Growing up, my frontal lobe developing, starting to see the cracks in the facade. And then once you see it, you can't unsee it. It gets worse. Then 2020 happened and, there was no turning back after that, but I'm a recent convert.
Yeah, dude. Like that's a very good explanation. I voted for Obama. The first
I voted for Bernie in the primary in 2016. I didn't vote for anyone in the general. I cried when Trump won though. So yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
You were the screaming lady.
I wasn't screaming. I was like a silent tear. I felt like, I was like I was just like I weep for our nation kind of thing. But I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. So
for our nation. That's so gay.
No, but it was admittedly pretty gay, but that was me.
That's a good explanation though. I remember it was like early 20s and I started crawling into mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you can make fun of all sides of the aisle, But for some reason, it was so easy to make fun of the left, and it started just getting really pathetic. Everything started getting pathetic, and my taxes started getting way higher the more money I
Oh
made.
yeah.
And then I started just being like I leaned a little right, and but I just don't want to pay taxes. And that kind of became my entire thing because taxes, they're getting so
No, I mean, because they tax everything like 20 different like everything gets taxed like 10 times, really.
Dude, my property taxes, I don't know about you, but my property taxes, holy fuck, they are unbelievable now.
I unfortunately am a renter, so
my property taxes were like $600 4 years ago. They're like almost 10 grand now. What the fuck happened?
Jesus.
Now my house is worth way more than it was.
Yeah, but still, if you sold it, you'd have to spend way more on a new house. So
I moved to Tony or Killing. Ain't no way in hell I'd stay here. Now look, I love where I am. I'm just saying
we're in the right spot of town for sure.
Yeah. If in 4 or 5 years my house is worth like 1.4 million, I'd sell it and I would go to Killing and I would build a shop on 3 acres and get a few race cars for odds and ends events for certain.
You do that anyways.
Yeah. Well, I don't have enough money to go out to Tony right now or Killing because
Killing's nice. Yeah,
Killing's all right, and they got that spooky.
I went to Hazel Green High School.
Hazel Green,
home of the Trojans.
I went to Hoax Bluff.
Mine, yeah, Hoax Bluff.
Hoax Bluff.
I know where that is though. Like I went to, I grew up in Alexandria, kind of near Jacksonville.
Oh wow, yeah, Alexandria. That's where I tried to meet up with the first girl I ever met on MySpace. God damn.
Lord.
Yeah, I drove I had a 95 Jeep Cherokee. And I drove to Alexandria, and it was back when like you didn't know the trick, like look for the collarbones. And I in the profile picture, and I went to the end of her road.
What's the trick?
Make sure she has collarbones.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the end. I'm telling you, bro.
That's some shitlord stuff right there.
Yeah. I remember pulling down her road, and then I pulled into a driveway, and then I faced my ass towards where she lived. And I said, walk to the end of your road. Because I was
show collarbones,
I was
bitch.
16, bro. And she walks up, and I see her come over. She was like 50 yards away. I saw her come over the crest of the hill, and she was shaped like a fucking basketball. And I burned out and took off. Look, dude, I was terrified. I was terrified, Lauren.
I mean, it's better than wasting your time, I guess.
Yeah.
Or hers. Really, you did her a favor. That's just very funny.
The next girl, though, I met on MySpace, she lived in Kentucky, and I drove to Kentucky like a dumbass to meet her. I was down hard, bro.
Did you see her collarbones?
Yeah, and then she walked into the room. I had to wait for her to get to the house. I was like 17, and she was 16, I think, or something like that.
Careful.
I had to wait for her to get to my cousin's house. He lived in Kentucky, and she walked in the room, and she was at the time, like when I was 17 in my standards, she was like a stunner. And she walked in the room, and I was like, oh yeah, bro. And then I dated her for 6 months, and she was a psycho, and I broke up with her.
Well,
she was
two sides to every story, Cody.
She was batshit, bro. She was batshit.
Yeah,
bro. What is your most nightmarish kind of dating experience?
When I lived out in California for 6 months on contract in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I went on a date with a guy who did work as a VC, and he was like one of the most unbearable people I've ever been around in my life. And I think it was mostly just that there were, and this is I'm levying this criticism as someone who is terrible at giving reading social cues. I was not interested in anything he was talking about, but it didn't matter to him, which is fine. But then he invited me for drinks after dinner, and I did not want to go. And I had to say no 12 different times before he would be like, okay, I guess we're just done for the evening. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go home. It was very, very, very awkward date.
And you dated this guy? Oh, this was a date.
It was just a date, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that not what you asked? I'm sorry.
No, that you're good. That's it. No, I for some reason thought you were working. This is a guy you worked with, and then you were dating.
No, I didn't. I don't shit where I eat. First of all, you shouldn't date people you work with.
I agree with that. Shit, bro. No one at GameStop agreed with that except for you and me. God, that's funny.
No, you don't. You should not date people you work with. That's a recipe for absolute disaster. I don't really like. Okay, sorry, the cat's getting down. I'm just gonna let her get there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really date a whole lot, so I don't really have like my first boyfriend. Like I dated the first guy I ever dated. We dated for like 5 years, and we were both like so immature and like didn't know how to handle the fact that like about halfway through we just like we really both kind of hated each other, but we didn't know what to do about it because we had all the same friends. So like we just fucking hated each other and dated for like another 2 years anyways. So that's probably the worst situation I've been in, but like it was not all his fault or all my fault. We were both just fucking idiots. So I guess that one was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
We could not stand being in the same room with each other.
Right. No, I mean,
we had this big friend group, and we both even talked about it, which is honestly kind of psychotic. We were like, okay, we can't like, because like there will be a rift, and who's gonna get who in the divorce, and so we stayed together. No. We stayed together through the end of college.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does crazy.
That one girl from Kentucky. I dated her for like 6 months, broke up with her, and then I like hooked up with like 2 girls like randomly. That I knew.
I did the same.
Yeah, 2 girls. And then I met my ex-wife when I was 19. And
damn, dude.
We were together until I was 27. Then she left, and then I went from like being with 3 girls ever to Tinder was crazy fucking time. You know how UAH is like right down the road. And I did that until I was 29, and I racked up so many fucking crazy stories from that. Man, I dated a girl. And I shouldn't say dated. I was hooking up with people. I never really dated anybody. And man, I hung out with this girl, and she looked fucking unbelievable. Like unbelievable. Like she had bright blue eyes, like ice blue, fucking perfect face, good jawline, bright blonde hair. She like worked out, had a tiny bit of muscle mass, but was also had a pinched waist, giant ass, giant thighs, just unbelievable looking. And
10 out of 10.
Not a damn cellulite like bump thing anywhere on her body. Unbelievable. And I hook up with her like twice, and she tells me like
she loves you.
No, well, they fucking all do that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're so gay. They're also gay. They think like we've never heard it before. You're not anybody else. Fuck off. And this girl tells me that she hooks up with her biological brother all the time, and they live together.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, no thank you. And then I stopped hanging out with her. Dude, I'm telling you. I stopped hanging out with her ass, and then she got drunk.
That's where I thought this story was gonna go. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. And she texted me like that Saturday. I guess she was drunk, and she's like, bro, like, I want you to fuck.
But she was super hot though,
Bro, I like considered it for like a moment. And
God.
She was
gonna be down bad for that dude. You don't want to be Eskimo brothers with her brother.
Anyways, so she texted me drunk on that Saturday, and she's like, I want you to fuck me. And I like read it, and I don't remember what I did. I probably said something. And
did you?
I don't know, maybe.
Be honest.
And she was like, would it be weird if you and my brother fucked me? And I just stopped talking. I completely ignored her forever after that.
What in the hell, dude? You're not. No. What? Oh God.
God, it was wild. That's not that. That's one of them, dude. I went to hang out with this girl, and
I have no stories like that.
Oh, I have so many like that. I've had stories where I opened the door for an apartment, and the girl is hot, and I'm like, yeah, and then like her like 4-year-old runs out in a diaper and starts crying, and I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible.
No.
I hung out with a girl one time. Fucking I met up with her, and she just did not disclose the fact that she was 8 months pregnant. Oh my God, bro. So of course I dipped the hell out. I hung out with her for like an hour and was like, "Oh shit, I'm
gonna die alone," and I'm really okay with that.
Yeah,
honestly.
Dude, that's the way to go.
I've made my peace with it, to be honest, because like you meet fucking like randos, and they're just the worst. Like
you think you're in a bad position? You think you might be in a bad, or you might be weird, or maybe you have a weird personality or quirk, bro? Everybody's awful.
Worse.
Everybody's
so much worse.
Holy balls, man!
Oh yeah, no,
dude, I could predict the night, Lauren. I would hang out with a girl. Doesn't matter, unless they were Asian. Like Asians were completely different. They were like the only people that were like different. They were like laid back and cool. But I would hang out with a white girl. She'd show up, and it was like every other day because Tinder was fucking. It was like I paid for Tinder like Super Edition, obviously.
I was just smashing puss 24/7.
Dude, smashing pissers every day. And I fucking there was a girl would show up. She'd sit down on my couch. I'd turn on Interstellar because why not? And I'd just be
Is that the like the
That's the movie,
Netflix?
bro.
Is that the Netflix and chill movie?
fucking love that movie.
I've never fucking seen that movie.
Pool party. I'm gonna put it on the projector outside of my house. I have a projector outside. In my,
I like the soundtrack. I like
Oh.
Hans Zimmer.
Oh, I play it on I have a grand piano in my sitting room, and I fucking jam that bastard all the time.
Ugh, I have a sitting room with a piano in it. The
Yes.
fuck?
I have a crystal chess set in there too, bro. What's up?
What the fuck?
Anyways, but no, Interstellar's trash, Victor. Fuck off. I'll ban you, you motherfucker. I don't care how long you've been.
I read the summary of movies because I don't really care for them that much, so I know what happens.
So cool. You don't like movies. You're above all movies.
No, it's not that. I don't like them. I don't know. Okay. It's like the immersion in movies if it gets ruined for me one time, like once I'm like watching it, I won't like
I'm
it
right there with you.
anymore.
No, I get that shit, and that's why
Like-
I can almost watch no movies nowadays because every movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like them. You don't like them either.
Yeah, no, I don't like any modern shit. Like every time there's a 95-pound girl and she beats the hell out of a 250-pound dude, it's muscle. I just fucking can't. I can't watch that.
Oh my gosh! And they should be like, next time you need like a problem solved, call a woman, boys, and then we'll, like strike a pose. Like fucking kill yourself. Oh god,
hey, bitch! I don't need a whole field. We'll call you when I need that. Come on.
Like it's like the only time that was ever done well was in Lord of the Rings. Okay, like the blueprint. No, right. That shit was that was beautiful.
Great. Yeah.
After that, every other time that's ever happened has been like the worst scene. Like fucking Arya at the sorry, Game of Thrones spoilers, everyone. Like has to be the one that kills the Night King. I highly doubt that's.
I wanted to die. I wanted to die. I
wanted all of them to die.
I would have followed Game of Thrones into hell until that 6th season, and I was like, "What just happened?"
I think about that sometimes and just get mad all over.
Oh,
again.
dude! Oh my god!
I get mad all over again.
Somebody will be like, the White Walker." They'll say White Walkers, and I get pissed. I'm like, "Oh fuck! They finally got there and were killed in 2 seconds."
Oh, you mean the plot that actually turned out to mean absolutely nothing?
Yeah,
Cool.
this whole time we're scared
it.
of the White Walkers, and then they show up to fucking Winterfell or whatever the hell. And if I could just get their ass pushed, they get their ass pushed in immediately by Arya. I'm like, this is lame. And it was so dark, I couldn't see anything. Why'd they do this? They filmed that shit in the night. Like, and didn't add no fucking, turn up the goddamn concert.
I did like this. I think the Theon redemption arc was good that season. Kind of.
When they took his pee-pee and then he was cool again after the pee-pee.
Yeah, well, like he and Sansa like getting back together and had like their when they killed Littlefinger, that was good. I enjoyed that very much. I enjoyed that scene very much. That was good. The rest of it was ass. Fucking. Ugh. I get mad about it again.
I was gonna say Art. He said 6 seasons okay, 7 and 8 was fuck, dude. 7 and 8. Every other episode there was like a pivotal fucking battle, and they usually took 4 seasons to get to a moment like that. And all of a sudden we're at fucking King's Landing, and then there's White Walkers getting their ass put. I'm like,
the dialogue was gone. That was the whole thing. The dialogue used to be like the part of the movie or not of the show that was so good, and like they cut that out, and it all went to like action scenes. But the action scenes made no sense, and like the fucking Dany getting her stupid dragon shot, like it's just Like you dumb bitch. You dumb stupid bitch. How dare you?
They turned off all the fucking like main chicks getting dick down every 5 fucking seconds. I love that shit. Why they turn that off? I'm a man. God. That was my favorite part.
You know,
dude, they would introduce a new character, Lauren. They would introduce new characters, hot woman, and I'm like, oh, bro, I can't wait. I know it's coming.
Can't wait to see your boobies.
It would come, and then like all of a sudden, season 6 is like, yeah, it's over. No more.
Well, yeah, because I don't know. They probably all their contracts got renegotiated, and they were like, I mean, that did happen for Emilia Clarke. She like when they went to go like renew her contract for like the last 2 seasons. She's like, I'm not showing my tits anymore.
I remember that.
So.
And that's fine. I saw them 1,000 times. I'm just saying, like, the issue is that we were going through that weird transition period, like where the Me Too and like the women's empowerment, like 2014, 2015 stuff started really ramping up. Now no one gives a fuck. Now all of a sudden Jennifer Lawrence, who was 3 years ago, Jennifer Lawrence was like, blah, blah, blah. Hollywood's really bad for women. Blah, 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 blah. We're oppressed. And then like 2 years later, she does a full fucking nude, like titties out half the goddamn movie. And
it's art though. It's art when I do it.
Pull them titties out, baby. Come on. Jesus, I'd do it. If like dicks were like the thing in society that people wanted to see, my dick would be out all the time. But they're not. Right? Dude, Lauren.
No, if you're they're you are correct.
They look terrible.
Yeah.
They're awful.
It's all right. It's not y'all's fault, but they're not.
It's like when labias aren't perfect.
Well, I can't relate to that. So
you're like, oh, I went to a strip club in Nashville, right? It's like a year and a half ago. And I had no idea that it was a bottoms strip club. I'd never been to a bottoms.
What does that mean?
It means they take off their fucking undies.
Oh, okay.
I like to go to strip clubs and like just sip and like have like a girl or a guy or something, and we'll just like laugh and like people watch. It's like a weird, stupid like. It's
I've done that before.
Yeah, they're fun. Like the Pony 2 is fucking hilarious.
We used to. I've never been there, but there used to be one. There used to be one right over the hill called the Cherry. Do you remember the Cherry?
I do not.
And I had a lifetime membership there because they had a separate. And we were given it for free because I used to like work in a bar here, and we would want to go drink after our bar closed, and there's nowhere to go drink after 2 a.m. So we ended up like one night, someone's like, we should go get drinks at the Cherry because like the bar is separate from like the titty club basically. And we did. And so the bar manager there was like, oh yeah, if y'all are coming here just to drink and you're not like going in to like watch dancers, like he gave us all lifetime passes, but then it closed. So I don't have that for me.
Yeah.
Anymore. I also don't drink anymore really. So, but I at one point in time was a lifetime pass holder to a strip club.
Yeah. I went like, I love strip clubs. And I didn't go to them until I was way older, but I remember
the Pink Pony is kind of close to one of my family's house. I drive by a decent bit.
I drive by
fucking obnoxious looking. The Pony 2's out there by Walmart. So
it's fucking great. But I went to this club in Nashville, and like I said, I didn't know it was bottoms. And I get there, and every one of these chicks are ripping.
I don't know if I've ever been to one like that.
They were ripping their undies off, and
I don't know
without exception,
you got to keep some mystery alive. I think.
Without exception, every one of their like asses. Oh my god, it was fucking beat. Looked like somebody had used their labias for fucking bungee cords, fucking jumping off bridges and shit.
Ew.
Every time they would do it, like I never got used to it. I'd be like watching the girl, she got her titties out. I'm like, oh, and then she'd drop her undies and literally bend over immediately. And I had to like turn away every time for a second. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. You gotta keep it's the hint of like what could be under there. That's the fun part, right?
And your mind always makes it
once
look
you know,
great.
now you know. Yeah, exactly.
As a guy, you're like, I bet it looks like a fucking McDouble on the menu sideways. And then they take that shit off, and I'm like, it doesn't, bro. It looks like fucking mutilated, like
that's so sad.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, jump scare, Jenna. Exactly. It's like a jump scare, bro.
That's awful.
So I never went back to that place, obviously. It was a bad place. It's bring your own beer, too. Like, what the fuck? Jesus gifted 5 memberships. What a beautiful man this is. Look at him. He's a good man. Look at Jesus over here. Praise Jesus, everybody. Thank you so much to Jesus for giving you 5 memberships. And speaking of Jesus, Keros with $100 super chat. That's Fight Milk, by the way, Keros. You are such a good man to me. That's 300 even until double Fight Milk. And we got about 10 minutes left. Well, I still got to do Naked Snake. So like 13 minutes. Thank you, Karis. I love you. Where's
the
my
show?
movie? What?
Of the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what time it is.
Unless you want to go longer. Fuck, I don't know, bro. Usually people get weird. They're like, fuck this, I want to leave.
Oh, okay. No, I don't care. We can do it.
I don't care. Fuck it. Keros is on the car. I'm sure you're already on there. Okay, you're on there. Okay, thank you, Keros. I got you on the car. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope I see you soon at a race, man. I know I get to see Rob next week at Michigan. I'm so excited.
Well, I said I was going to take a shot earlier, but I'm not going to take it if we're going to end the show like right afterwards because I don't want to just be tipsy in my house. It'd be weird.
See, I wish I did. I wish I did my show on Thursdays.
Wait, what's Thursday?
I drink on Thursdays.
Why do you drink on Thursdays?
I don't know. Because I like to sit in my fucking living room. I have a living room on my first floor, and I like to sit in it, and I like to turn on movies. And I used to create a fire, but now it's too hot, and that's during the winter. And I just sit there and I sip very slowly, and I watch like an entire fucking trilogy of films. I watched The Planet of the Apes recently. That's the last one I did. Last Thursday, I watched Planet of the Apes. Did you know the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes comes out fucking tomorrow, bro? I didn't even know there's a 4th one.
I don't.
So I'm gonna watch that shit in theaters. I'm gonna go see the new Monkey movie with Andy Serkis.
Who's Andy Serkis?
He's the guy that played Gollum. Gollum.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Smeagol. Yeah, he does. He's Caesar in all those movies. Well, he won't be in it. Fuck, he died. He died at one point. Yeah, he won't be in that movie. Maybe he will. They better do a
Oh,
flash.
I thought you meant like IRL.
Go see monkeys in real life. Oh, you mean Andy Serkis? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought you meant like fucking.
No, they closed down. No, they closed down my. There was like this janky little drive-through petting zoo in Hampton Cove, and they closed it down. I'm really sad.
Yeah, I went to a.
It was probably for the best, but I'm still really sad about it because you could like drive through and feed goats.
Yeah, dude, I love that shit. I went to a fair recently down in like downtown Huntsville, and they had like a petting zoo, and there was like cows and shit.
I didn't know we had a zoo or
they
a
just
fucking
like, leaked all over my goddamn hands. Well, it's not always there.
Goats are awesome. My aunt and uncle have goats. They have a goat farm in Ohatchee.
Ohatchee. Awesome. My uncle lives in Ohatchee.
You know Ohatchee. I know you do.
Yeah, it's fucking spooky. It's like it's nothing. It's just nothing there.
Yeah, that's how I like it.
You just go down fucking with that one road. Fuck, I don't even remember what it is. It goes up to Mountaintop Flea Market, but you turn left instead to get to Ohatchee. I love Mountaintop Flea Market. That shit was cool when I was a kid, man. I go to Mountaintop Flea Market, and it was like a fucking paradise of circus. Now you go up there, and it's just sad. Just people selling belts and then like a chicken. I'm like, wait a second. This seems like it was way bigger when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, no, totally. There's lots of stuff like that where I'm like, I thought this was like super cool and big and awesome.
They had NASCAR diecast. Now they still do, and it's gay now for some reason. Thank you.
Wait, what?
They had like these NASCAR diecast. They're like little cars, and I used to be obsessed with that shit. And then I got older, and I'm like, why do I have all these NASCAR diecasts in my closet in a box? They were in a box for 10 years in my last house before I sold it, and they're in the same box now in my new house in like storage, my house. Same diecast. By the way, like the show, diecast bitches. What are you doing? God, Karis, love you, dude. Thank you. MBT Steve says it was disgusting, but I couldn't look away. Dave Chappelle. Yeah, dude, that's the bottoms. That's the bottoms of fucking strip clubs, man. You can't look away. I could look away for a second.
That's spooky.
Just looks like it would smell. Fuck.
Ugh, gross.
Looks like it would just smell like fucking monstery.
Ew.
Like a nursing home. That's what they smell like.
Get your shit together, dude.
I'm just saying, it smells like a pH balance.
Get your shit together. Jesus. Okay. Well, okay.
Oh my god. Anyways, you're tweeting during this stream?
No.
I hate poetry 1 hour ago.
No, I tweeted that right after I got out of my little tornado bunker.
I was about to say. Jesus.
I am setting up a stream right now, though. I'm going to finish Link to the Past if we're going to end.
Link to the Past.
Yeah, I've been playing Zelda.
Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
I do a Gamer Word stream on Wednesdays. So,
bro. So, I remember I played Ocarina of Time.
That was my first Zelda. Yeah.
That was my first Zelda. And
that was my first Zelda.
Flip the table. No, I remember when I was streaming. Somebody in chat was like, "If we make $1,000 in super chats, you got to play Ocarina of Time." And I was like, "Fuck, I've never played any of those Zelda games." So we got there. Somebody went crazy, like dropping $500. So I played Ocarina of Time. I was like 30 or 31. This was like a few years ago on stream on YouTube. I played it. Fucking one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
So good.
Holy shit. I think about it all the time.
They did an HD remake of it a few years ago for the 3DS, and I enjoyed that tremendously.
Yeah, I would like to play a HD remake of that.
Get a 3DS. It's awesome. Get a handheld. That way you can play it on the road.
When I think back to Ocarina, I feel like it looked great, but it probably
didn't. Well, I mean, like. It was so good at the time, though, for what it was. Like that, like having like a 3D overworld was insane. Like it was a whole new era for gaming, and like a lot of games had kind of a similar setup to that. Like even like Mario 64, the way that you could kind of like wander around the castle and different areas. Like like it was so clever to do that for like the limited memory space and all. It was awesome.
Yeah. I get kind of frustrated when I think about how I didn't get to play Ocarina when I was 14, because it would have like changed my life.
When was the first time you played it? That was your first time to play it when you were in
31.
30s? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't quite that didn't quite register with me before.
Yeah,
What? No. Oh, it was amazing.
I was like, it's so good, and I'll think back. I'm like,
It is so good. What was
I would have
first
been
like?
obsessed with it when I was a kid.
Yeah. What was your first like video game that you remember playing and like really enjoying?
Really enjoying. I mean, I played Nintendo and Sega and all that shit.
But you didn't play Zelda.
Yeah. Well, I played the regular.
You're not a
Nintendo.
real gamer if you didn't play Zelda. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
And then I got a Genesis and I played like Sonic 2 and all those odds and ends. And then
I played Sonic on Dreamcast.
Yeah, dude. Sonic Adventure.
Dreamcast was like one of my favorite. Yeah, Sonic and Sonic Adventure 2.
I still have my
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah. I have my Sega Saturn too. I don't think it works though. But I remember probably if I had to guess my favorite, like my first game that like really blew my asshole out and I played it until my eyeballs bled.
Jesus.
Probably Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your assholes.
Yeah, it was
Sounds painful.
awful. And it's funny now thinking back to it because I would run around aimlessly. I was fucking 9 years old or 8 years old. And I would run around the mansion aimlessly for hours upon hours upon hours and like be saving the game every time I walked by a fucking ink ribbon.
Right.
And now that I think about it, I was like 27 minutes total game time into the game at that point, like where the puzzles are when I was a kid. And it would take me like 18 hours to get up to that point. Now I can run through the games in an hour and a half. It's fucking crazy. I used to be like 16th on the leaderboard on Resident Evil 3 on speedrunning. Now I'm like, fuck.
Like, I played Resident Evil 2, like a remake of it. But it was
so good.
it was a little too graphic for me. I did not enjoy it, but the people enjoyed watching me freak out at it. So
you're not. Yeah. So the remake was great. I love the remake, but the original one was awesome.
It was it was fucking brutal looking though. Like they no, they like bit my neck and like there's like sinew coming. No.
Yeah, like I like that part where you walk in there and there's a guy sitting there and like Leon like pulls his head back and his jaws like just floops off.
Floops. Is that a technical term there?
Flooped right the fuck off.
Just flooped right off. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Old Billy says Sonic 2006 is the best Sonic game. All right, Billy, fuck off. Thank you.
Wasn't that Sonic Adventure 2? No.
No. Sonic Adventure 2 is a great game. I used to get those chows and throw them right off the fucking cliff.
Yeah, I had like the little detachable like memory stick for the Dreamcast.
VMU,
that, like,
yeah. I take it around like a Tamagotchi, feed his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a game
that was so smart. That was such a smart mechanic.
There was a game called Zombies Revenge, I think, on Dreamcast, and it had a VMU, and you had like your little player on the VMU, and he'd get hungry, and you had to shake it and shit.
Oh,
that was so cool.
Yeah, I feel like that was Dreamcast was just so good, and the fact that it wasn't a success makes me very sad.
Yeah, I got like House of the Dead 2 and House of the Dead 3, and like, God, there's nothing like when I would walk by. This is very rare. I'll be in a random mall in like Houston or somewhere, and you just happen to walk by an arcade, and you happen to walk by the arcade at the perfect time, and you hear off in the distance, House of the Dead, and I'm just like, holy shit! Like from like 50 yards away, I'm like, oh my God. And it like all comes rushing back. Fuck, I love that shit. God, it was cool. Now it's gay. You can't recapture it either. Like you can't fucking recapture that shit. You try to go back and play a game that like
there was a place in downtown Huntsville that was like called Pints and Pixels that I enjoyed going to for a while.
Yeah, and then they moved it. They moved it right beside Campus 805. I remember going to Pints.
I don't like that area. I feel like everyone that goes there is an asshole.
They're all got their man buns on and they're gay and they're annoying.
Yeah,
so drinking their fucking IPAs. Fuck them guys.
Fucking IPA, man.
God, I went to Pop and Pixels like 6 months ago.
I used to go. I mean, I used to work at Mellow Mushroom. That was my. I worked at Mellow Mushroom for like 6 years. Yeah.
And the Pinnacle, what is it
called? No, not in Providence. I worked at the one in downtown Auburn. I worked there in school, and stuff, and then I worked at the corporate office for a bit, and then I worked in one in Georgia. And then I stopped working for Mellow Mushroom, but fuck, what was it? I don't even know. Oh yeah, no, like I got introduced to beer there because obviously they have a lot of taps and all that. But then I got introduced to like beer culture and like the people who are like really into beer culture and like take it a little too seriously.
That's
like I like learning about beer. Don't get me wrong, and I don't mind hearing about like a new beer. But when people think that they're like somehow like there's like this superiority complex that some people have about it, like, oh, I drink fucking hop smoothies, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm so proud of you, get over yourself,
bro. That people that fill their personality up with
I blame the chive. Do you remember the chive?
chive?
The keep calm and the chive. It was such a weird cultural phenomenon. It was like does it keep calm and chive on? Do you not remember that?
That sounds kind of familiar, but
It was it's hard to explain it even, but it was a thing. I blame chive culture.
It's people that fill their personalities up with
Stuff.
coffee. Like their thing is like
coffee.
artisan coffee or just coffee in general, or beer. Like hipster people. Those are people that have absolutely no interest, and they
go outside.
That. Like,
and this is as a woman who doesn't go outside, fucking go outside.
Yeah, God, I know. I just forget. I just like outside. Can it get me like tipsy? Then I like that. Let's do that. You know. But no, I don't get it. Now, granted, I don't like beer at all. I've tried so many times to get into it, and I fucking can't stand beer. I'll drink a damn seltzer or whiskey.
What do you drink? Oh, I like seltzer.
I'll drink if I'm not wanting to get killed, I'll drink White Claw. Because I can drink in those.
Ain't no laws when you're drinking clothes.
I can drink them endlessly and not die. But whiskey,
doubt.
Woodford. Like I'll drink Woodford, but if the issue is when I get like 6 Woodfords in, I'm fucking blackouty. Because I pour them heavy. I pour them way too heavy.
If I drank 6 Woodfords, I think I would die.
Yeah, I'll start blacking out. And but when I'm drunk, I just get quiet and happy. And then I'll black out and go to bed. But
I like to go on adventures when I drink. I want to go everywhere. So
you're not one of those people that are like, please give me my keys when you drink.
No, but
I know some people like that. They fucking.
I'll like call a fucking Uber to go somewhere in a second.
Yeah. Well, you can do that here. It's pretty nice actually. There's some places that you fly to for a race. You can't call no fucking Uber. It's not a thing there. It's like a rural ass place. No, we don't have an Uber. Sorry. I called one. I tried to get one in Kansas, and it was like $140 to get an Uber because there was none. There was like 2 guys Ubering, I guess. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna Uber.
No, but I mean, I made some poor choices when it comes to drinking and getting behind the wheel when I was like in my younger 20s, which I'm not proud of by any means. But it's kind of wild to remember like that there was a time where like just Uber and Lyft and stuff like just weren't a thing, you know?
Yeah. They did not exist at some point.
Like at all. It was either like you get a like ride from like a buddy or like you call a cab and it'll be there in like a fucking hour and a half and stuff. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, dude, fuck that. Yeah, it's good now. I go downtown. I don't go downtown often, but when I do, I usually go downtown New Year's Eve. That's it's like once a year.
Why? I don't go anywhere on New Year's. Ew.
Well, I don't know because I like to go to the top, not the bottom floor. It's called Whiskey Bottom. It's whatever's above it, and it's really chill, and you can just drink and like hang out, and then they drop a bunch of balloons, and then you leave, and that's great. And I'll call an Uber, and they'll drive me home like 3 minutes home.
Yeah.
One time I got blitzed, and I left downtown with like a chick, got blitzed, and then I went to that.
Was it the one that fucks her brother?
No, this was way before that.
Okay.
This is when I was fucking shredded. The brother girl, I was probably 20 pounds heavier.
Oh god,
I went
bleak, dude.
It's
fucking bleak.
You know that ginormous ass cemetery that's like beside downtown? It's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's Maple Hill, I think. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, I like got blitzed and like just fucking walk. They like closed the door to it, but you can just fucking climb the fence. It's like 2 feet, and I just like walk through the cemetery and like go to Dead Baby Playground and fucking sit there and listen to creepypastas as I'm blind drunk. God, it's crazy. That's fun.
I would not do that.
I love it.
I don't like getting scared.
Well, it's not scary. People kept there was like sometimes you'd hear people walking, but it was kind of far away. They're like, well, I don't know why they're out there, to be honest, at like 2 a.m. while I'm listening to creepypastas. I've done it alone before, man. I went out there alone and fucking drank and listened to like creepypasta. Or it was probably
I don't know. What's that? The Dead Children's Playground. I forget which road that's off of. That's been like a thing since like my parents were here and like we're going to school in like high school. That's funny.
Yeah, it's still a thing, man. I don't go down to that. I'll usually go to the like I listened to the Russian sleep experiment last time I was there, like sitting like behind this grave. Like,
what's that one?
It's about these. They made a movie about it. It's actually pretty interesting. It's basically they took these like 5 Russian dudes. I think there's like lore about it being possibly true, but they gave these like 5 Russian dudes drugs to where they could not sleep, and they were awake for like 29 days, and they literally went so batshit insane that
you would die.
it was like crazy shit. It was like creepy, like almost like paranormal shit was happening.
There's a type of insomnia that will basically do that, where you just like, I forget, it's like terminal insomnia, I think is what it's called, or something similar to that, where you just like cannot go to sleep, and like if you don't, like you'll just die because your bodily processes stop working after a while.
Way too much.
Oh God, me too.
Dude, I fucking die.
It'd be like I sleep. I can sleep like a teenager now still if I allow myself to. Like I'll sleep for like 12 hours.
Same. And
I don't do it all the time. Like if I'm super tired, like last night I went to bed with like, I was just fucking exhausted. I went to bed with no alarm and I slept for like 10 hours, and I regret nothing because I feel great today.
That was me one day when I got back from Kansas. I slept. It was like daylight, then night, then daylight again. It was like I slept so long.
The kind where you wake up and you're like so dehydrated, but you just slept so good.
Yeah, I have my guest room. I have my first guest room at the top of my stairs is so dim. So anytime that I want to sleep during the day, I go into that dim ass guest room and I fucking black out. I love it. God, it's such a good. It's got this nice king bed in there with a really nice mattress, and it's just really comfy. I modeled it after a room from the Venetian Hotel because I love the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. So that's kind of what I made it look like. It's real snuggly. It's so snuggly.
Snuggly.
That's where my buddy Cecil sleeps every time he stays with me.
I sleep on my couch sometimes. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for $50.
I can't sleep on my couches. They're all because I have a thing for Victorian furniture, and so my entire first floor of my house, every room is Victorian furniture except for my theater room. I have obviously theater seats in that room, but like in my well, yeah, what would you have in a theater room? Like a fucking L sectional? No. So, but yeah, they're all like Victorian. You cannot sleep on them motherfuckers because they're all floopy and weird looking.
I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep fucking anywhere. You give me like 15 minutes and like a dull hum of like an air conditioner or something, or like an engine. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm fucking out. I can sleep anywhere.
The dull hum. You could sneak in my house if there's a dull hum on, and you could stab my ass in the face.
I'm out.
Through that bitch.
I fall asleep if I'm not driving. I'll fall asleep in the car, going anywhere, like on the just seconds. It's great.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I can't sleep on planes. I fly a lot and I cannot sleep.
I have fallen asleep before the plane's taken off and woken up after it landed before. Like I love sleeping on a plane.
What a fucking
so good. I sleep anywhere, anytime with like, if I sit still long enough and I'm like, I will like, I don't know. It's like, you kind of just decide like, yeah, I could take a nap right now. I will be out. I don't have a problem with that, which is great.
Yeah, that's going to be me.
I'm
going to eat some ramen noodles. I'm going to fucking black out. You look at
you're like in my eardrums right now.
Yeah. It says I have a thing for Victorian furniture. It's so random and I totally get it at the same time. Bruh, yeah, thank you.
I like mid-century furniture, but I don't feel like that's terribly like unique. Yeah. But I like the look of it.
At least it's not 70s. Holy shit, how did that even exist? Or you go to your uncle's house and go down to the basement and he has the 70s.
Yeah, I do. No, my grandparents' house it's like a time capsule out of the 70s. Like they still have all like the wood panel and like the weird the brown and orange, like everything. And like the jewel tone carpets.
My grandparents have been dead for a gajillion years, but I remember my grandma had a porcelain doll room.
Ooh.
And I remember my cousin Brandon would lock me in the porcelain doll room in the pitch black.
Oh no!
And you could see
I would kill your cousin Brandon if I were you.
He was kind of crazy.
Kill him.
The light.
Is he still around? Is he dead?
Oh, yeah. He's my cousin Brandon. He's not dead.
You referred to him in the past tense for a second there.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, sorry, cousin Brandon.
I haven't seen him in like 10 years. No, but the light would shine through, like the moonlight would shine through the window into the porcelain. So I finally like have my breakdown, and then I like fall down and I like start looking around the room, and you can see the like moonlight shining off of these porcelain dolls' faces. By the way, 90% of them for some reason had fucking the scream on their face, like baby scream, like they're crying, so they're screaming. It's like a porcelain screaming baby looking like doll, and that was half of them in the room. Holy shit, dude!
I would not
throw up and black out and piss my pants.
It's like all at once.
All at once, dude.
Yeah.
We called it the doll room, and you had to like run through.
Yeah, well, I wonder why. It's filled with demon dolls.
At the end of that room, there was like a normal room, and I played my Dreamcast or my regular Xbox in there when I was like 11, 12. So you'd have to go through the doll room to get to the rest of the house. So if it was nighttime and the fucking lights were off, you had to fucking run through the doll room. So I'd be like, I would just like not piss. I'd just be like, no, I'm not using the bathroom. I'm just gonna stay in here because it's dark and the fucking doll room's that way. And I just watched a zombie movie or something, so I'm kind of uneased.
Yeah, my grandma collected Madame Alexander dolls, which were like little they're like themed after like kids stories, like Little Miss Muppet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they weren't scary. They were just like I don't need dolls in general are kind of like I'm not like if I don't like have it come apart like the side of a doll, but they are kind of freaky looking.
Yeah,
Especially when their eyes get like half like stuck like half open and they're like, you know.
yeah.
It's a little weird.
I don't know why I can't find a good example. All the ones online, like they're not realistic. Hers were like realistic, and they look like screaming, like they look like Chucky screaming, like the fucking horror movie.
Give me one moment. I'll find you one.
I'm trying to fucking find one too. I'm just bad at it.
I got you.
Yeah, you go ahead. You find it. You find it. Afraid of dolls. No, they were screaming, and I was like 9, bro. Come on. I wasn't.
I'm not afraid. I just think they're kind of gross. I think they're weird. I don't see why you would collect that.
The doll room's gone. My grandma died like a long time ago, man. She died when I was 27.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they gotta die sometime. She was like 86, man. And she'd been through some shit. She was like,
there's some on eBay that are fucking weird looking.
Yeah, it's always screaming, dude.
Oh my god, look at this one. Ooh, this is freaky. I don't even know this is what you're talking about. There's one on, like you like rotate its head and it's got different faces. Look at that. It's fucking weird. It has 3 faces. Vintage 3-sided face Eve, happy crying sleeping porcelain baby doll. Fucking so you like click over.
Good idea.
You spin its head. It's got different faces. That's creepy.
It's even got a little dick on its fucking head too.
What the hell? I guess it's like to keep the hat up. I don't know. Why does it have a knob on its head?
Little Miss Dickhead. Is that the name of it? Little Miss Dickhead.
Oh my god, there's more of these. They had different expressions. You like rotated their heads. Oh, that's fucking
my grandma collected them.
Do not like.
And then she moved on to cocks. Thank God for that.
Roosters?
Yeah. Her entire house. She replaced all the dolls with fucking like giant roosters.
Like everyone has like someone in their family who like went through like a rooster theme like phase.
God,
or like the Tuscan kitchen thing.
Yeah, she would have these shelves above like a landing above the stairs, and it's like a gajillion like crystal like roosters, and I'm like, that probably weighs like 400 pounds. What if that falls? It's gonna kill somebody.
I wish I would have never found out that there were 3-face baby dolls. Oh god, that's awful looking. I can't stop. I'm sorry. What? This is like an abomination.
Send the scariest ones. I want to see them.
Look at like the lead picture on this one's awful. Here you go. Because it's just like, ooh, that's a super long. Sorry, that's like a super long URL. That's just it's for like the lead picture.
Oh my god, it's like half and half.
It's horrific. Oh god. I wish I would have never found out these existed.
The seller is Ohio Treasures.
Ohio Treasures. Condition is used.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Awful. What is this? No wonder people in the fucking when these were made are all fucked up in the head. No, yeah, I would be too.
And if you fall it, their face cracks. So it's even more fucking nightmare fuel when they have cracked faces and shit.
Oh, I don't like
it. Speaking of cracked faces, Master Lions, $100 super chat. Oh my god, what a beautiful man this is! What a beautiful man this is! Look at this beautiful man coming in with $100 super chat.
That's insane. That's awesome.
Let me put Master Lions up on here. Hold on, where are you at, Master Lions? You were already on the car, and now you're the lead on the car. Look at this man. You're in first place. I started organizing.
Where did their names go on the car?
I think I'm gonna do on the left and right side of the ass this time because the current sponsor,
like a tramp stamp kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be cool.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Master Lions. That is the 6th Red Boy tonight. I appreciate it. It's insane. A red ass night. Good people. I love you. Thank you for always supporting my dumb ass redneck ass. I really appreciate that. Master Lions. Victorian furniture is awesome. I love to buy Victorian houses. Oh, I wish, but that is impossible because I
love to buy Victorian houses. I also drink brandy from a snifter.
Oh fuck, brandy! I don't even want to think about brandy. No,
Well, I don't know. I just imagine that's what fancy people do.
I almost died. No, Mash Lions, dude. Yeah. If you want a Victorian house, either A, it is all modern on the inside and on the outside is
That's the
Victorian,
worst.
and it's like $1 billion. Or B, it's actually a Victorian house and it's going to cost
It
400
needs
grand to make
Infinity
it not
dollars to
oh, look, everything's out of code, everything's destroyed, everything's awful. Yeah, thank you, Mash Lions. Appreciate you, dude. Love you. But I also like the architecture. I love Victorian architecture, especially like old London fucking Victoria. Oh.
I was thinking like Twickenham, but yeah, there's that too.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Master Lions. You're so good to me, dude. Thank you. Somebody, Matthew said that I missed your inappropriate super chat. Said, do you know why the girl does not do reverse cowgirl? Because you don't turn your back on your family. I know what that one's about. Thank you,
That's so fucked up, Matt.
Appreciate you, Matt.
The fuck?
Steve Chino says, rarely catch a live stream, but I was watching the race live the other day, and damn, if you ain't top 15, you ain't on camera. What's up with that? Yeah, we had a interesting day in Kansas. I appreciate you, Steve. We'll be good at Charlotte. We're gonna be in a fast car at Charlotte, so don't miss Charlotte. It's gonna be
So you don't race the same car every time?
Oh, it's always different. Yeah, it's we have short track cars, road course cars,
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I never really thought about it that much.
Yeah, because the cars are specifically built for the type of track you're running on. So they have cars that are for Talladega and Daytona only.
Really?
Then they have
what
cars,
about like what kind of car would you take to like Bristol?
You take a short track car. There's probably pretty like you could probably run a Dover car at Bristol. Short track's the most interchangeable deal. You don't have to do much to them. But road course cars are always going to be only for road course. You can use a short track car at a road course, but you ain't going to be worth shit. You have to change the spindles to 8-degree spindles and change the upper control arms, make everything balanced, which is kind of hard to do on those cars. And then super speedways are only for super speedways only. And then mile and a half, you can kind of use mile and a half them at like mile tracks too. So it just depends on who you race them for. Some people use one car for everything. And there's probably a reason they finish last every race because you ain't got time to change that bitch around to make it acceptable somewhere. You can only change the rear end gear and spray and pray. Anyways.
Totally. I know what you're talking about for sure. I know everything.
Oh my God. All right. Thank you, Master Lions. I put you on the car. I appreciate you so much, dude. All your love. We are 20 likes away from goal. Please spam that like button, you filthy bastards. Please.
Yeah, fuckers.
And give Lauren a follow over on the Ramble.
If you want to.
The link's in the chat. Sonia, if you're still in here, post it. If not, Carrie.
I'm gonna play video games here in a minute. So if you like watching fucking someone suck at Zelda, come on over.
A link to the past. Oh my God. It's gonna be great. I'll probably watch it too while I'm eating ramen. So thank you, McSteller. Thank you, son. You posted it. You so good. All right. So we hit Fat Milk, by the way. So I gotta do Fat Milk. I have eggs sitting here. They've been sitting here for a month on my floor. They're probably fine. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna get some Milkies. And I have vodka, I think. Yeah, I got some vodka left. I hate vodka, but vodka is actually the smoothest for Fat Milk, I've learned.
New Amsterdam, huh?
This fucking 23-year-old white girl came over to my house and left an entire bottle of New Amsterdam. Or it was like half of it. So, all right. Here we go, boys. Matthew. I can't even go anywhere. $100 Canadian super chat. The Red Boys are leading the day today. Jesus, Mary Joseph. It's like 7 today. You guys are crazy as hell, Matt. Let me put you on the car again. Look at this, man. Here's to my favorite YouTuber. Do you remember your first car? My first car. You know what? This pisses me off. So
I'm sorry. I'm still kind of. Don't eat an egg off the floor that's been there for a month. I implore you to not.
They're eggs.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I think that's a really bad idea.
Here, I'll crack it. If it smells wild, I won't. If it smells fine, I won't do it. Matthew, by the way, my sister got a brand new car when she was 16. Brand 13 miles on the car. So when I turned 16, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get a brand new car, right? I grew up in a trailer park. My parents didn't have money. So I turned 16 and my dad tells me, and I thought it was a joke at first, but it wasn't. I didn't understand the value of a dollar anyway when I was that age. I was stupid. I turned 16 and my dad was like, if you can get the truck running, Ford F-150, 1993 long wheelbase, 2 gas tanks. If you can get the F-150 running, you can drive it. and I thought he was joking, and he wasn't. And I had to change the distributor. I think it was the distributor, pretty sure. And I got it running, and I drove it for 6 months, and I worked at Piggly Wiggly, and I saved up my Piggly Wiggly money to buy a 1995 Jeep Cherokee. It was $2,500, I think, and I financed it. And then I got like a V6 Mustang at 18, and then I only bought brand new cars for years until I was in my late 20s, and I was like, why am I buying brand new cars? So I started buying like used cars, and then that's all she wrote. So now I got a Cherokee. I got a 2001 Cherokee because I love them. I have an 88 YJ that I built, and then I have an R8, an Audi R8. Fucking beautiful. It's the gated manual. The value of those are so they hold their value so hard.
What is a gated manual?
So back in the day, all supercars had a gated manual, and basically it's a manual transmission, but it has it's got like a brushed metal like surface on it, and it has like notches for where the gears would be. So it's the same thing as a manual, except it's gated. So you don't have to, like an old Honda, you slip it into gear. It's just got like little slots for you. It's a Lamborghini transmission in my R8, and because they were using the same transmission at the time for the gated cars. And it's a great car. It's a monster, bro. But I don't drive it very often. And then I have a 2018 6.7 Cummins Dodge 2500 truck that I also don't drive. I haven't driven it in fucking like 3 months. So yeah, those are all my cars. I need to sell all of them because I don't use them. I only drive my 01 Cherokee. It's pretty funny.
Well, if you ever wanted to go for a ride in a genuine 1997 Nissan Maxima, I got you.
Basically got dents all over it.
Some.
That's generally how those go, right? Every time I see a Nissan, they're always dead.
No, there's one. I hydroplaned into a ditch a couple years ago, and some good old boys pulled me out of it, and there's a dent from that. And then there's like one in the back fender, just a little one. But like, I'm not gonna get the fucking body work done on that car, so it's just gonna. A car gets me where I need to go. It doesn't really, I don't care about anything other than that. Maybe I should. I just don't. It has a sunroof and a good sound system. What else does it need?
That's all you need, man. And I'm kind of in the same way. I mean, I always wanted an R8 or like a Gallardo, like a Lamborghini Gallardo. And I've always wanted an F430, but those are a little bit too out of range now. And
I used to want a Lotus because that was like the first cool car I saw. Like at like the Scholastic book fair, like they had they always had like car posters, and I saw like a Lotus Elise, I think is what they're called.
Yeah.
And I used to tell people like that's the car I wanted, and then I actually saw one, and I was like, I actually don't want this car. So
they look like praying mantises to me.
Yeah, they are kind of cool looking, but
yeah, I
just don't care. I want a car that will get me there reliably, and hopefully the gas is cheapish.
Yeah, my R8 it feels like it gets like 8 miles at the gallon. It's pretty wild. That big old fat V8. Thank you, Matthew. I love you. I appreciate you.
Mine's a V6, but I think it's like 20. Well, not around here because it's all stop and go, but I think it's like 24 to the gallon on like highway. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Matchalon says, how much double fat milk? Oh, I don't know, like 200, something like that. Thank you, Matthew Fortune. I love you. Appreciate you. I'm going to go get my fat milk, and then I'm going to do all the stuff, and then we'll raid maybe hump day. We'll post Lauren's link, obviously. So go there first.
Oh no! I mean, no. If you like, do a thing. It's all good.
Well, I just rating's just automatic for on YouTube. It just auto raids.
Does it really?
Yeah, you can do redirects now. They should just call it a raid, but maybe Twitch has a fucking like copyright.
Well, Rumble started doing it, but the rate the system on Rumble's kind of weird. But
there's no Rumble chat. Oh my god, I turned it off when we looked at porcelain dolls. Sorry, Rumble chat. Rumble rants all over the place. I apologize. Winky Wanky Woo says Rumble allows the F slur. Yes, it does. Bill Dozer says if you look at the buzzwords in the media after the Smith Moderation Act, it's quite evident it had an effect. Thank you, Bill Dozer.
It did.
Also says Hoyt was cool. Oh my god, I know Hoyt. Did we just become best friends? Yeah, we're friends over Hoyt now.
No, we grew up in the same area too. It's kind of crazy.
Bill Dozer says, why aren't you both out on your porches recording the naders like good rednecks? I don't have a porch.
I don't go outside.
Yeah, that too. And also,
there we go.
I have this Oh,
I have a great porch.
No, that sounds awesome. I kind of wish I had a porch. I have it's just like a brick staircase all the way up to like this landing.
Mm.
and it goes into my foyer of my house, which is
Sounds like my dad's house.
in front of my master staircase. It's got like this big
Master staircase. Ooh, oh my god, you fucking
yes, quite. How
I
quite.
had a master staircase. Ooh.
Jen,
Jesus Christ, dude. I am in a different tax bracket. That's all right though.
would you like
Holy
to
fuck.
walk up my master staircase?
No, I don't. Thank you.
On the top landing, there's another chess set, but it's made out of wood and not crystal.
Oh, how plebeian of you.
Plebe. Yeah, no. There's not actually a chess set up there. Thank you. Hyperion Invictus says, "Don't stay up too late, sweetie." And then Hyperion Invictus also said, "Ganon is never going to die." Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. You're beautiful, man. I want some Mexican food. Thank you, Real Wade Nation. Appreciate you. All right, we got the rumbles away out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna go get my milk, and I will be back in 2 seconds. Tell everybody, by the way, Mick Stellar, make sure you're spamming her link in the chat. Not too spammy, only kind of spammy. While she tells you half spam.
Oh, I was gonna go get a shot. I'll take one.
Okay, we'll go do that.
But I can do other stuff. What do you want me to do?
I can do other stuff. No, I meant like no, you can do that. I'm just gonna go get my shit, and it's like 2 staircases down.
How many stairs do you have in your house? Is it like one of those like Scooby-Doo things where like you like see someone running up the stairs that way and then they come down like the other side?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. But whenever I do that, I want you to be shilling yourself
Okay.
to my chat.
Ready?
Wait, which one's happening?
I don't know.
Are you gonna show yourself?
No, I was just gonna go grab my bottle real quick.
Okay, yeah, go do that. Go. Hurry.
All right, and then I'll be back. And then I'll sit here. I will entertain.
Okay, good.
I'll juggle. I can't actually juggle, so I won't. Be right back. Give me like 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Awesome. Perfect. That's all I usually have. He loves falling down the stairs. Oh fuck, I do fall down the stairs all the time. I'm so tired of it. Who's on first? God, that skit. Who's on first? Holy shit, that's too much, man. First time I watched Who's on First, I couldn't believe it. First time I watched Who's on First, I had to watch 5 different other instances of it being done because it blew my ass away so hard. Marby says my cat's pregnant. Well, hot diggity damn. Billy with a stick shift supercharged Coyote 5.0 Crown Pig. That's some redneck shit right there. I'd be all about that. I fucking love Coyote engines. The Coyote engine's a masterpiece. The exhaust note on Coyote is a masterpiece. Like that, if there's anything that you can say positive about a Coyote, even if you hate Ford, fucking exhaust note's the shit. What's up, Laughing Man? How you doing, dude? All right, cool. Oh, you're already back. That was so quick.
How many? I told you.
I'm gonna be out of breath. I gotta fucking run, dude. I fall down the stairs. I fell down my
My
stairs.
house is so big. I get out of breath running across it.
I went down my stairs one time, and I was like in a hurry. Fucking ran downstairs.
Do you like just eat shit?
Yeah, I like missed the first step, and I'd like hit the bottom of the stairs, and probably the whole house fucking shook like an earthquake. And I just remember my German Shepherd ran down the stairs and was just like smelling all over me, and I was just like, oh. And I like moved everything, and I was like, all right, cool, I didn't break anything, so it's all good. And then a week or two later, I ended my stream, and I had to get on Nick Ricada's stream because we had a Friday show together back in the day, back in simpler times. And I ran down the stairs to get like something because I was about to go into his stream, fell down the stairs, and my pinky, I like got up and I was like, oh, wow, this is all, it's fine. Nothing happened. And I raised my hand up and my pinky was pointing this way. And I was like, oh my God.
Ooh.
And you know how you watch movies, right? So like, and I was like,
that sounds awful.
I just grabbed it and went, and it snapped, it made a large cracking noise, and it came back, and I could move it. And I was like,
that's you. Ooh,
it worked. I couldn't believe it.
I'm very glad it did. But I would not.
And then the next day, it was as fat as a fucking Vienna sausage.
I believe you.
And I was like, wow,
sausage is fucking delicious.
I guess it's
that's
broke. I don't know.
That's my redneck still hanging over. But
yeah, the adrenaline kicked in, and I was like, well, and just bring it back. All right, entertain.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I have streams too. I don't eat eggs off my floor that are a month old, but I do have a cat sometimes that will come attack the back of the chair, as you just saw. And we talk about stuff going on in the world. I also play games sometimes. But yeah, that's man, shit, I'm already out of things to say. I wouldn't promise that they're always entertaining or even fun to watch. So, but if you like coming to hang out, the chat's really fun. So there's that. Otherwise, you're doing great. Well, thank you, Carrie. That's very sweet of you. Big. Yeah, I don't know. The whole having a show and being on the internet in general is it all kind of happened on accident. So I try not to like overinflate myself or like pretend like I'm something that I'm not. So I'm just a person in my house doing my best, and we like to look through stuff and learn about it and put context together. I plug it into like a big. I have an index that I built out with some tagging systems in place where we can kind of recall stuff quickly. I publish it all online, but again, I wouldn't. Everything is, I guess, inherently political. So I guess the stream is political, but it can be about anything. Lately, we've been talking about like COVID stuff again, the hearings with Peter Daszak, the EcoHealth Alliance, etc. So if you're into that, check me out. And if you're not into that, then you probably won't like anything that I do. So there. That's all right though. Simcast, yeah, I do go on Simcast every now and then. I don't really go on other people's shows too often. Or I don't know. I don't know. I guess I should do that more. But how do you get your eggs?
Yeah, no, I got milk.
Your floor eggs.
Floor eggs are there right now. They're still there.
They're disgusting. This is disgusting, man. It's disgusting man behavior right here. To be honest, yeah. It's fine because that's I guess what y'all are good.
For my chat, I will do anything. All they have to do is shower me with Red Boys, and I'll fucking die for them. You know, that's what I do. I get in a car and go 190 miles an hour. All because of my Red Boys. That's not actually true. It's because of Temple and Ethan Van Skyver. But they started me on this path. So thank you. Thank you, my friends. All right, boys. It's the time again. Floor eggs are better than spider eggs.
Flags.
Yeah. No one likes spider eggs, bro. Goddamn. I went to my storage area in my garage.
There's a lot of fucking spiders around North Alabama.
Bro, I went to my garage and I was pulling something out. And there was like fucking 5.
You're pulling what out?
No, I never did that. No, I mean in my storage, there was like 5 black widows with their fucking little thing on their bellies. Like,
dude, I had one in my cabinet the other day. I had not opened that cabinet in a fucking minute, and there was a whole ass black widow in there with like oh god. Anyways, I had to kill it, and I did brutally.
You kill them. Yeah, like I don't I won't kill spiders or any other like creature. Unless it's a fucking black widow, then I'm like, fuck, I gotta get her. Sorry, bitch. You look like you were deadly. You're in my space, baby.
I had a centipede in my house about a year ago.
I had a centipede in my house last week.
I have a trophy from catching it. So I got it. My friend Capster had a trophy made and sent it to me because I was so terrified of it because they're fucking fast, dude. Like a centipede can, I guess, because it has a billion fucking legs, they can skitter along really fast.
He was in my sink. Just in my fucking sink. I walked into my fucking and he was just in my sink. I was like, why are you in here, bitch?
Did you kill it?
No.
I took mine outside.
No, I just I wrapped him up in a napkin and I put him outside. I don't kill things, man. It's weird. Unless it's black.
I mean, I won't unless I have to. Like if it's like being like I'll kill it if I have to, but like if it's like a roach, I've killed them. Like I used to live in this apartment over by Bridge Street that had more roaches in it than like the whole complex was just like roach infested, and I was a murderer.
I hate German.
I was a murderer, and I enjoyed it.
I was a murderer.
Me and Little Cat had a system. She'd flip him over, and then I'd suck him up the vacuum.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we were to tag team them, but them bitches. So.
Billy Hatcher says, "Can I come to the pool party?" There's going to be a lot of them. There will be a pool party every single week until like October in my house. Unless I'm racing.
Is it warm enough for pool season yet?
My pool guy's been working on it for like a week. He turned it from green hell, and you can see the bottom now.
Oh, that's good.
So he's still working on it. And then should be done next week. I'm probably not going to use it until I get back from Charlotte though, because I'll have 3 weeks off after that race. Thank you, Billy. I don't care if you come to my. I mean, there's going to be a lot of them. I mean, it's going to be weird to coordinate just one to come to, because there will be one every week at my house. Because I get my money's worth from the pool guy going ham every freaking year to start my pool. All right. Thank you, Billy. All right. It's time for Naked Snake for the 302nd stream in a row. I appreciate you guys so much. We hit the like goal. Well, we're one away, but I mean, technically, we hit the like goal.
I'll
So
go like it. I didn't do that yet. My bad.
Oh, wow. Look at
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'll get you right now. Hang on.
Marby Dog says black people think pool parties are a suicide pact. Okay, so what does that mean? That's like a black culture thing? Oh, shit. I get the fucked up joke now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought you were black and it was like a culture thing. No, you're just being racist. Oops. I apologize. Clip it out. We'll edit that out of the stream. My dumb. See, I'm so unracist that I don't even get the fucking jokes. It's so sad. I should be more racist.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up right now.
Despite 13. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate you. Camelot canceled. Thank you, Disintegrator. Also, thanks to Disintegrator for showing up like a ton of my races randomly.
Oh,
he's like at Pensacola and he just like walks up to me and we hang out the whole day. And then he comes to Talladega and he just walks up to me and we just drink together. I'm like, what are you here for? And he's like, oh, I'm like, oh, I appreciate you. He didn't even tell me. He just finds me at a racetrack. And he's like, hey man. I'm like, well, damn, you're here too. All right, Naked Snake boys. Thank you guys so much. 302 or 303. I don't remember. I got my fresh Sun-Ups, fresh eggs, grade A large. They look fine. Hold on. What is the trick? Like knock on it?
If it floats.
What the fuck am I going to put it in to float?
Like a cup of water or something. If it floats, that means it's filled with like the gas, like the bacteria. I think, yeah.
I didn't get vaccinated. I can fight that shit off.
Okay.
I ain't vaxxed, bro.
You can do it. You can do it.
Vaxxed? God. Thank you, Josh.
Are you even vaxxed, bro? No.
Bro, look how clear my skin is. I didn't get vaxxed. Okay. You know how many heart attacks I've had in the last 3 years? 0. Vaxxed. Not vaxxed.
Not even once, man. Not even one heart attack. I was promised that I was going to die last winter, and I was kind of excied.
The winter of death.
I was ready.
Sounded like a fucking movie.
Sounded metal as fuck. It ended up being pretty lame.
Yep. I remember in New York when fucking de Blasio was like, if you get vaccinated, you can have these great fries, and he's just fucking.
You can have fucking Shake Shack. Ew.
Like, what were they thinking? Fries? Like, how obese do you think we are? Get some fries. You give me $100,000, and I might consider like one jab. $100,000. That's my low offer. And then then $500,000 for the second jab. And then I'll get a yearly one for $1 million per jab. Bro, I could, what if I live for like 10 years?
Big if.
That's like $15 million, bro.
Yeah, but you'll like fucking die.
Your penis falls off. Don't need it anyway. Like, I mean, come on. There's so many things. Maybe you have a heart attack. Technology's come far. You get a robot heart.
Yeah. Well, hey, I wouldn't, so you can have all mine.
Well, yeah, you drop a 95 Maxima.
It's a 97, first of all. That was a great year for Maximus. It's a good year.
I was 7 years old.
Yeah, me too.
That's wild. Are you a Pisces?
No, I'm an Aries.
Thank God. Another thing that we have in common. Please. I can't.
Wait, are you an Aries? No, you're not. You're a Pisces.
I'm Pisces. I'm a fish. I'm the fish. I ain't cool like a Leo or some bullshit. Or a crab.
I'm a fucking goat. Or I think it's a ram. It's like stubborn, which is true.
It's like every time you read fucking that's like the one white girl thing. All the white girls were all about like reading your sign. And it was like
yeah, I mean, I used to like reading my horoscope, but like there's all kind. There's too much shit with it now. Like I'd read like my horoscope and it'd be like, oh, you're gonna have a shitty day today or whatever. I'm like, oh, maybe, probably, I don't know. But then now it's like you got like your star sign and your sun sign and your moon sign and like your
there's too many. There's fucking too many.
You're waning, waxing. I don't know. I don't know any of that shit.
I loved reading them, and they'd be so vague. It's like you are brave, but sometimes you are also not brave, and I'm like. Fuck off. That's everybody.
So true. So true. That's just like me for me. Just like me for real.
Oh my God. You're brave, but sometimes you're self-conscious, but sometimes you like your life. And I'm like, yeah, that's me for sure. How could you? No. All right, boys. Thank you for liking the show. It's time for Naked Snake 302nd stream in a row. I appreciate you guys. I love you. By the way, this is going to be out of sync for you, Lauren.
That's
This
fine.
is just how this works. It's going to sound real weird, but it's fine.
Okay.
It won't be for me, and it won't be for the chat.
I'm just happy to be here.
Same. Thank God for fucking life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All right,
Used to be
boys.
life, liberty, and property. Anyways, carry on.
What happened? What happened to my property? If I don't pay
actually
property
know.
taxes, I lose my house.
Mm.
Lame. All right, I'm gonna take my headset off. Now I can't hear it.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Never seen this before, so I'm very excited.
It's not very exciting.
I'm excited.
You ready, Carrie? Here we go. 302 in a row, boys. Thank you. Yeah! Let's go! Now I gotta sing it. Ready? In my time, there been nobody else. Out of sync for Lauren, by the way.
It's not too bad.
Cry. It's the way I fly to. It's to you, Alan Jones. I appreciate you, baby. Jesus. We're still in a stream, boys. Oh my God. Look at them. Look at these boys. Here's the best part. This is for you, Carrie. You ready? Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Josh Engelbrot, my boy. Jesus, my boy. I appreciate you guys so much. 302 in a row. Can you believe it? Look at
I can't.
runs. Terrible. God, it's terrible.
Terrible.
Thank you, boys. I love you. I appreciate you guys so much for all your love and all your likes. And we still have 5 milk left. And we have one more titty jiggle for the women in the chat and the gays. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, I got real burnt in Kansas. So I got this stupid ass tank top fucking thing going on. It's lame. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, Bubster. Appreciate you, Billy Hatcher, Matthew Fox, and everybody that made this possible for 302 streams in a row for 3 years in a row. You guys are wild. Thank you guys so much. One more.
And crazy.
One more for the boys in the back. You guys ready? Thank you, guys. I love you. I appreciate it. Here we go. One more. Thank you, Alki. Thank you, Jesus. We love you, gay boy. Appreciate you.
I wish I could do that.
All you gotta do is go do some flat bench for about a year.
Okay.
Maybe
Easy.
jump on test as a woman.
Easy.
Be jacked. Fucking crazy. I wish the test did that to men. It does, but you gotta take like 20 times the dose as a dude. Chicks can like drop a test and they're fucking
Testosterone?
yeah.
Yeah, I would not do that. Thank you.
Yeah. You can take as a like woman. I've trained a lot of women and like worked out with a lot of women. They do like 10 milligrams of test. And they fucking dude, they get
the fuck? No way.
So yeah, so a small dose test hyperfeminizes women. So it like pinches their waist and makes their fucking asses giant. And they
I
get
got a Hank
really...
Hill ass. I do. I got the longest back in the game, man.
Yeah, dude. Anavar for girls. Yeah, also Anavar. You can mix it with Anavar. You can get fucking crazy looking as a girl.
I don't know what any of these things are. Amazing.
Anavar, it's a Anavar is a anabolic steroid that women usually use. But goddamn,
I took a Z-Pack once for flu, so
I don't know what that is.
it's steroid.
How dare you?
Different kind though.
She's on gear, bros.
No, I'm not. Do I look like I'm on anything? No. Look at this.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
strong.
Is this like a forced perspective trick?
No, I'm super strong.
That's weird. It's almost like you have a filter on. It made you have little stringy arms.
I do have stringy arms.
That's so strange.
I got noodle arms.
That's pretty cool though. That's kind of cool to have noodle arms.
Why?
It's cooler to like. It's better than having lunch lady arms.
That is true.
If you're a woman at 34, it's either lunch lady arms or noodle arms. Pick one.
I got noodle arms. I
Much
can
better.
probably if someone like held a gun to my head and they were like, "Do a push up or you're gonna die," I'd probably die. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not like
Well, rest in
I'd
peace.
probably die. Maybe I could probably do one. Maybe
Yeah.
two's pushed it.
Yeah, I can do a lot of push-ups. All right.
I can do a lot of push-ups. I got a lot of stairs in my house.
I got a lot of stairs. You know how many stairs I have, bro? You know how many push-ups I can do?
Like I have like 2. So.
Master Lions. 10 gifted
Jeez Louise.
memberships.
That's
Give
awesome.
him a kiss on his penis. I mean his face. I appreciate you, dude. What a good man this dude is.
What a little smooch, huh?
Just right on his pee-pee. Right on the pee-pee. Dick tingles all day. Master Lions, you the man, dude. Appreciate you. I love you. I love how Marby Dog says, I can do a lot of drugs. Thank you, Marby Dog. Thank you, Master Lions. 10 gifted memberships. That's a lot, dude. 17 memberships today.
Goofy.
We'll probably lock down top 3 in super chats in America tomorrow. I'm gonna refresh and post it if we do. I appreciate you guys.
That's awesome.
Cam, did you like Jeff Gordon? Yes, of course I did. He enunciated, and I was not rednecky when I was a kid. I played games. I hated like redneck culture, and I thought it was all gross. And then I got older, and I was like, "Fuck it." I still don't like beer. I still don't like mudding. I think all that's silly, but I embraced everything else.
Why don't you like mutton? Shit's fun as fuck.
I don't want to fucking
Fuck's
clean
wrong
all
with
that shit up.
Oh well, true. Okay. Yeah, but I don't. If you don't have to do that, it's fun.
Yeah, if it's not my fucking thing, maybe if it's not my Jeep.
Blast.
I have 2 Jeeps, and I would take neither of them mudding.
I have 2 Jeeps and infinity stairs in my house. Amazing. And I eat old eggs off the floor.
They seem fun. We'll see. If I crack it open and it's like hard, I'll be like, oh no.
Oh, it would be like it's gonna be like a chemical reaction thing that you won't likely be able. Anyways, it's fine. You do you. You do you, boo. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. You go on.
The sickness will only last a day. My race isn't until Saturday at 7 p.m. in Nashville. By the way, chat, Nashville, 7 p.m. Not race at Nashville Fairgrounds in the ARCA series. Watch it on TV or come see me. Let's see what happens. Floor egg. Ooh, made a weird noise, but it seems fine. Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. It's been down there for like a month and a half. It seems fine.
Oh, God almighty.
Yeah, they're eggs, man. They keep, It's not like milk. Shit gets hard in like 3 seconds. Unlike me. I'm in my 30s. All right. That shit's over. It's over. It has to be like a Wednesday. Oh,
why are you doing 2?
Because I have to do more. There's not just 1 egg in here, bro. What do you think there's?
I'm gonna throw up. How many are you doing again?
Nah, it's only 2. If we hit double fat milk, it's 4. We hit like an 8 tuple fat milk one time, and I had to do 8, but I didn't have 8, so I did 7.
My delicate female sensibilities are offended right now.
I was playing Dead Space 2, or no, I was playing Dead Space 1 when we hit 8 fat milk, quadtuple fat milk, whatever the fuck, quad milk, I guess. Back when I streamed games, that was a good time. To like 74 people, that was a crazy time to be alive. All right, and now I just take my shirt off in front of a couple hundred people. We've leveled up. Here's the milk, everybody. We're giving it some goes. Look at that lovely boy. Look at him. Okay, Milky. And then we're gonna put some vodka in it, and we're gonna go ham, boys. Go ham. He's had worse things in his mouth. That's not a lie at all. God damn, I tell you what, man. I've been through the ringer. I'm also a degenerate, though.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm hanging out with a girl and she just worked out, I'm like, yeah, don't shower, bro. I'm putting my bib on. I don't want nothing left on. I want all my fucking face hairs to, like, singe off. Please. Dude, I'm gross. I don't know what happened.
Hey, man, you like what you like, and that's fine.
If I was 23 years old, hearing myself, like, have my opinions about these things, I'd be like, oh, my God, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Now I'm like, bro, when's the last time you bathed? 4 days? Oh, fuck.
I would.
Take your drawers off now.
Jesus Christ.
Please. Fuck. How sweaty are you? Come here. Take your clothes off. Get it on me. I don't sweat. I have like a condition where I don't sweat. So I need everybody else to sweat.
Oh, okay. Maybe
It's like a. I'll show you. I have it like.
No, I've heard of it before.
Yeah, I don't perspire.
Asian people have that. Some of them do.
So I have my hands like we look weird. They're all like weird and dry and gross. Like my hands do not sweat.
Oh.
So I don't have to change guitar strings. They lose tone, but they don't rust. Thank God.
Huh.
I was talking to the Ozzy Osbourne guitarist, Firewind, Gus G, recently about it.
Mhm.
And he's like, "You don't change your strings?" I'm like, "No, bro." He was on my show recently. He's a good dude.
I have a guitar over there that doesn't have any strings on it.
Well, that's not a guitar anymore.
Well, it's a piece. It's an art piece. It's a conversation starter.
Oh yeah. So I have a guitar I built like that. My across from my sitting room is my music studio. That's where all my guitars and like I don't actually play my grand piano because it's fucking always out of tune. I tune it, but it goes out of tune like within a week, and it's only a little. It's only like a few cents, but I hear it. So I play my digital grand piano in my music studio. But dude, I have like so many guitars in there, and I have one guitar that I made. It looks like the J Frog Bones guitar that George Lynch used to play back in the 80s for Dawkins. And you can't play it because I had to like put some epoxy in the hole where the bridge sits, the Floyd Rose, so it's cracked. So if you like tried to dive bomb it, it might just break off and shoot across the fucking room. So
well, that would not be good.
No, it'd impale somebody in the fucking
Stop procrastinating on chugging your egg milk floor shit.
I'm doing it. It's fine. It's gonna happen. It's not floating. The eggs aren't. Wait, they might actually be floating.
They'd be floating in the shell because it'd be a gas that'd be released in there.
Oh well, now I don't know.
That looks fucking disgusting.
Somebody says, "Where's the link for some bitch channel?" I see collarbones. See, the rule is collarbones. If
I do have collarbones. I just usually am wearing like a hoodie. Not gonna lie. Sorry.
You're so alternative.
No, I'm just lazy.
With your 97 fucking Maxima and your goddamn hoodies.
I'm not alternative. I'm just fucking lazy, dude.
And your guitar art piece with no strings.
No, okay. I was actually trying to make fun of you a bit, but
what? I didn't catch that. That's bullshit.
Oh, sorry. No, it's a guitar that my parents got for me in Las Vegas when I was a kid. It's got like a heart for the sound hole, and it was super special at the time, so I just keep it because it's sentimental.
That's nice.
But it doesn't have strings on it because why would it?
My parents have never been anywhere because my mom's afraid of flying.
You can drive places.
Nah, they don't do that. They're fucking. My dad works like 6 days a week. They still live in the trailer I grew up in.
Oh,
they still there, right beside Hoyt. Fucking crossroads, man. All right, let's do fucking Fight Milk, boys, and then we're gonna raid.
Fight Milk.
We're gonna raid Shag because it's gonna auto raid him. So we'll be raiding Shag, but also the link has been posted over and over by Mick Stellar to go follow Lauren /SomeBitchIKnow.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Zelda right after this, but
Zelda.
No pressure. You don't have to.
And I will watch as I eat my ramen.
All right, cool.
After I take ibuprofen because this fucking Fight Milk gives me such a bad headache. Don't know why. You guys ready? Because I'm ready.
I'm not.
Here we go. It's that time again, boys. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. Oh! Bubster! With a $100 super chat. Oh my God. Put me on the car. You're on the car, Bubster. The Bubster coming in strong at the end of the stream. Let's give him a kiss on his penis. I appreciate you, Bubsty. You're so good, dude. 8 Red Boys tonight. 8.
That's insane.
Thank you, Bub. I love you, Bub. You're on the car, Bub. Let's go. It's time again for Fight Milk. With vodka. Get on it, doggone it. I'll see you guys Saturday before the race. Love you and I appreciate you. Let's do it one more time. Here we go, boys.
God, disgusting. That's disgusting.
Easy. Oh.
I hurt for you.
Woo. Dude, I used to do it with whiskey, and whiskey was way worse.
Ugh.
Vodka's better. But then when I run out of vodka, I'm going to do whiskey again.
It's kind of like a weird white Russian with eggs in it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Easy.
Kind of.
Fought milk for the boys. We're back in a big ass way. Great show today. We killed a lot goal. Super chat goal was nuked into orbit.
We survived the tornado.
It was a great time. No tornadoes got me. Real quick, Bubsty, Matt Fortune, Master Lions, Caros, my baby, Matthew Hammond, Holy Ozone, Matthew Fortune. I drink, therefore I am. I drink, therefore I am. Red Boys today, Billy Hatcher with a pinky. My boy Drylis, literally the most OG dude in the damn chat. I appreciate you, Drylis, with your pinkies. You guys are good. To you, boy. I don't deserve this shit, but I am forever grateful that you keep supporting my dumb ass, especially during this weird algorithm time and change. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you follow Lauren over on Rumble. I'll be in the chat as well over there.
I got kicked off YouTube, so sorry.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'll see you over on Shag's stream. We're gonna rate him right now. Give him some love. Get the hell on it, dog on it. All you guys have giant PP.